What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Beard Bros Breakdown Podcast. My name is RedBeard, and this is my co-host, Krodok. We're back and better than ever. And per tradition, how are you, Krodok?
I don't know. Randomly, while you were doing the intro, a poster off my wall fell, so I'm just kind of like,
All right.
flabbergasted by that. But
Well,
other
there's
than
the
that,
energy.
like, yeah, I don't know what. It's been a long time. A lot of things have happened. I can't really remember everything that's happened specifically,
The
but yeah.
bros are back is all I can say. It's a lot. A lot has happened in
True.
the last 3 months. We have been gone. And as you can tell where I'm sitting is about to be your answer why we've been gone. So I am in a new location. I am in my new apartment. I mentioned talking about this 3 months ago before we went on a hiatus. The move was brutal as hell. You can ask this man. It was not easy. It was a lot of ups and
Yeah.
downs. It was a lot of pain, misery, like just so much. Even still putting this place together, this place has maintenance. I'm telling you, bro. It's a great place. It's home. Feels like home. We decked it up to be home. Um, yeah, a
Yeah,
lot,
it
and there's
was
a lot to talk
truly
about.
Misery. You guys should listen to Misery by Vanilla on Spotify.
Who is that again?
I don't know.
I don't know. He sounds cool.
Yeah.
You should check him out. Link in the description. But like, so we're back. I'm very excited. We messed up the intro. That's how excited I am.
Yep.
So this is throw a blooper reel out there somewhere. But really, we're just here to chill because the last couple of months have been crazy. As you can tell, this title is still above my head. I don't know if he's fuming or not, or he doesn't care anymore. we
I
we
mean,
over the last three
uh,
months, we've stopped caring about wrestling, and it sucks because I think where we left off, it was getting good, and then it started going downhill. Um, like I was retaining, which is crazy. I'm literally probably 4 PLEs retained.
yeah.
And then at just some point we just stopped caring, but I kept the title here because of the continuity. I don't know if we're gonna. I may reset it. We may not. It's had 2 resets before. We never will know. But really, we're just really just gonna be talking about what's been going on since we've been gone. Since
Yeah.
he doesn't really recall the last 3 months, but I do. But there's some personal things I won't get into about the last 3 months, so I'm not gonna tell you everything that's happened. But just saying, crazy adulting, got my own place. Of course, I mentioned before, like my grandmother, has come with me, so it's not just me here. But big step in becoming an adult, and adulting sucks, but it's actually cool to feel like, hey, man, you got your own bed to sleep in now. So, um, but yeah, I don't know where to start on where things have happened, but Wolverine got a trailer finally. Um,
Yes!
Wolverine PS5 coming out fall 2026.
That shit looks so gas. So gas.
Dude, I am telling you right now, like I'm
Better than
full
Spider
blown PC, but man, for the fact that it's coming out the same year as Grand Theft Auto 6, the bank is gonna be mad at me spending.
Man.
The fact that I gotta pay more on rent now, it's like, yeah. I gotta put in savings for fun stuff now, but uh, that's gonna be peak. I can't talk. We can't really say much about because there's not. We got a trailer, but it's like we could speculate all day. But um, AJ Lee came back.
Oh, yeah.
There's some cool wrestling stuff happened, like AJ Lee and then Brock
Brock
Lesnar,
Lesnar.
and he got squashed. I just haven't watched, but there's been a lot that has
Yeah.
gone on,
A lot of
and
Joe Hendry, apparently, on NXT.
oh, Joe Hendry's showing up everywhere. They had a homecoming where we got like Penn Balor was getting like hopefully that character can come back, and like the Prince came back,
Yeah,
the
didn't he
Prince
get
of
pulled
Pins.
intro?
Yes. Um, I haven't paid attention to much wrestling, but it's like there's a lot of Jay is kind of slowly turning heel. There's like so many things going on. We don't even watch the shows anymore. I just watched the clips and then the
Yeah,
PLEs, but I didn't watch WrestlePalooza. One, I'm not paying
me
for
neither.
ESPN. ESPN, bro. So we thought we were in the Netflix era. Apparently, we're in the ESPN era now. Um,
Yep.
I don't know what Netflix done or did, but now they're not even taking PLEs. Peacock should have stayed. But ESPN, they've rated both of their shows now a C and an F,
Yeah.
and one of them was a Raw. I don't
Which
like this
honestly
change.
deserved.
I don't like this change, bro. Karrion Cross is gone.
Oh, yeah. Out
Like,
of nowhere, by the way.
yeah, out of nowhere. They didn't even announce his release. Usually, like Fightful Select will say it. No, he just appeared. I, I don't know what's going on with this company. Just a lot of people are not happy, including myself. We
Yeah.
may report some wrestling here and there, but I don't know how you feel about it, Krodok, but like I don't expect to report every PLE. I ain't even gonna lie to you
Yeah, no.
from now on, just because like there's just a lot going on.
Yep.
Um,
I think
yeah,
we're just gonna from now on, we're just kinda gonna be talking about, like, the fun new news that is coming out and stuff like that, like gaming
yeah,
stuff.
we're just really also chilling as well, like
Yeah.
and stuff we plan to do. Like I definitely plan to record more, get back into my Batman Arkham series and finish that last game.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Wait,
and
we wanna stream together sometimes, maybe make
yeah,
some
like stream
gaming
some like may get
videos.
back into Fort streams like the old days, bro. Like,
Yeah.
um,
By the way, we have a channel now for
we
us.
do have a Beard Bros channel. I will link it here because it's not known about since I haven't promoted it.
Yeah.
Uh, we haven't promoted anything really. I didn't even make a return. Usually, I make return videos like a teaser. I ain't doing that. I'm just gonna show up out of the blue, bro. Shadow Drop is
Yeah.
amazing. Speaking of random shadow drops, Silk Song finally came out as we were gone.
What?
Um,
Go! Okay, I've been waiting to talk about this for fucking ever.
yeah,
Holy
go ahead,
shit.
bro. Lock in.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, Silk Song, the Game Awards,
For those you
no.
don't know, they
Wait.
know.
What happened? Okay, wait. So when did it get announced? It was on a random day.
It got
Anyway.
announced like this year. It was during a.
Well, no, that's not what I
Oh, it was
meant. I
during
meant
Future
like the
Game
release
Show.
date.
I think it
Uh,
was during Future Game Show.
no, it was after Future Game Show, like a day after. But yeah, a trailer came out by
Oh
Team
no no no!
Cherry.
It came out before because Future Game Show's after Summer Game Fest. I think it came out during like a small like I don't know if it was a Nintendo Direct or a State of Play. It was a showcase, but I don't remember.
Well, yeah, but anyway, the release date came out, and basically the trailer that revealed the release date was 2 weeks away from the release date. It was just
Yeah,
random. September 4th, boom, and everyone lost their goddamn minds. The craziest part: no pre-orders, no early
it broke
copies
Steam,
going to
bro.
any reviewers,
It
nothing like
broke.
that.
It broke Steam, dude. Like what?
Yes, it not only broke Steam when the game came out. Okay, I have to explain what happened that day
Go
because
ahead.
I was part of it. I was there. I was experiencing it. So at 7 a.m. my time, Silk Song would come out in all the digital stores. So I got on Steam at no, I think it was 8 a.m. I got it on Steam on like 7:59 a.m. The second, I'm not kidding, the second it turned to 8 a.m., crashed immediately. Immediately. Not only Steam, by the way, Nintendo eShop, PlayStation Store, Xbox Store, every single digital store that sold Silksong crashed at the same time. I don't know. Some of you may not understand how genuinely groundbreaking and crazy that is for a game to do. I don't think there's a single game in history that has ever done that. And the only reason it happened is because there was no pre orders, because everybody would have to buy the game at the exact same time, and with no pre-orders, people can't like buy the game and then at different
It
times.
just
So
makes
everyone
it.
had
It
to buy it
just
at
like
the same
the
time.
the reason why pre-orders exist is if something like that happens where it's like you can
Yeah.
buy it beforehand. and then it's already kind of like generated, I guess, or whatever, for that you have it. But it's a licensing thing. It's like it's trying to put all the licensings and being bought at once. It can't happen if everyone's doing that, you know.
Yeah,
Pre-orders,
but
even if like people try to like buy the game as a release, there's always just someone's gonna pre-order. So the
yeah.
fact that there was no pre-order, which I wouldn't, with a game like that, it's like if there's no pre-order benefits, there's no reason to pre-order it. I think some
Well,
games should
I'll
only
tell you
pre-order if there's
why there's no
benefits,
pre-order.
but
I'll
why is
tell you
that?
why. There's no pre-order and no like pre-release to like reviewers or anything like that because they wanted to give their Kickstart supporters the game first.
Oh, I got
They
you. Okay.
promised their Kickstart supporters that they would give them the game first.
Okay.
So yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah, that makes
why.
sense. That makes a little bit of sense there. But I
But
mean, yeah, he's going off on it, and my Hollow Knight virginity was gone because I started playing it. I haven't played it in a bit.
yes,
I understand that. I haven't played it in a bit because I got my Marvel Rivals freaking
addiction back.
fever back
Modern
in.
addiction.
But I've been playing on
Modern addiction.
PC. Been an issue with the PS5 for a bit. I'll have to figure that out. But
Yeah.
man, Monkey Man, I miss you. Uh,
But
but yeah, I definitely need to finish that and continue that, and then play Silksong because I've been playing it. Actually been playing the Game Pass version, but I mean, I don't own it, but it is like, I'm still
mhm,
able to play both now, but
yeah.
it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. Speaking of virginity,
Wait,
not and again, not give me not what?
I'm not done.
Oh yeah, well go ahead,
I'm
buddy. It's your
I'm
show.
not even close to done. Actually.
It's his show, but I'm the champ. Anyways,
Okay. No, but the craziest part about that day is after 8 p.m. when all those stores crashed, I was freaking out. I was trying to get on my PlayStation or on like the game like thing app, Game Pass app or whatever. I was trying to do everything to get that
Game
fucking
Pass
game
couldn't
as
even
soon
get it.
as possible.
Damn.
Well, it couldn't for a while. It was the first one. It was the first store I could find it
Yeah,
in.
because all you gotta do is click download on that. You only have to make a purchase.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But
Didn't you say you
like
waited a day though?
no, no,
Oh,
no.
okay. Just a couple
Um
hours.
No, I was trying to do it for literally the entire like, I'm not kidding, for like I think it was like 3 hours or 2 hours straight, I was trying to buy that game on Steam.
Why is it not
Uh,
working?
yeah, but, freaking it was hell, but I loved going on Twitter that day and seeing all the memes of people being like, "The first boss of Silk Song," and it's the Steam reload guys that, like, reload the page and everything that show up and, like, there was an error. And there was, like, the first
Error,
boss of
error.
Silk Song trying to get the game. It was so fucking funny, dude. Oh, it was such a good
I
experience.
bet, bro. I've never really experienced that because like most of the shit that people well, pretty much that experience is like what they used to do back in the day, where they'd sit out and tense and wait for the game to come out and shit. But
Yeah.
that was like the first form of like, oh, a store crash because everyone's waiting outside and the game's gone. But nowadays it's easy to just buy the game because you're not going to run out of digital copies
Yeah,
unless the
exactly.
store crashes. But that you're not going to run out of that.
True, and physical copies don't yield as good of results anymore.
No, I mean physical copies are still going to have, but like it's
I
more
want
and
a
more
Silk
where we're
Song one.
getting very close to like all PCs digital. PCs stopped taking discs years ago. Like all you're going
Yeah.
to get is digital on PC, but there's still some physical. But I'm telling you, I told people this before. Like soon, digital's going to be console only on consoles, bro. Like it's gonna happen at some point.
Well, I already have digital only consoles, so
I mean, yeah, we already have those, but it sucks for like stores like GameStop who still have the discs. But hello, dog. Um, yeah.
sorry.
uh, but as I said before, speaking of virginity, and listen, it's not that kind of podcast. It's not, and I hope he's here for this. He's probably just muted, but are you here?
I had to do
Okay,
it.
okay.
Okay.
Um, speaking of virginity, and of course, it's not that podcast.
To
I've lost my
you.
anime virginity, everyone.
Oh, yes, he has, people. Yes,
I
he
have.
has.
Yes, I have.
Pop this cherry.
And now a lot of. All right. Wow. Okay.
Just say that.
Um, him saying that is just. Anyways, listen. And you're all probably sitting here thinking in all your heads, what anime could it be? Is it One Piece? Is it My Hero? Is it Bleach? It was Attack on Titan.
I'm honestly surprised you named that many anime. Good
Well, I've
job.
heard of Bleach.
Kudos to
Everyone
you.
talks about it for some reason. I'm like, bro, what? The thing in my laundry room? Anyways.
Nobody's
So,
talking about Bleach.
please don't kill me, Bleach fans. Um, no, it wasn't either of those. It
Um,
was Attack on Titan.
yep.
Um, which I know a lot of people have mixed reviews on that show. But I'm a new viewer, so I really am not hating. It's peak. Okay. We are currently probably tomorrow. Like we are currently on the final episode, the final attack, like the 2 hour movie extravaganza, whatever. Um,
Yeah.
we were binging it before I moved, and we went on a hiatus, and then we literally completed season 1 and 2 before I moved, and then just finished season 3 and 4 when I moved back in. Which is crazy timing, by the way. We just binged 2 seasons in the last week.
Yeah.
Um, the lore's crazy. Um, at first I thought it was a very funny concept, giant people eating people, and then the lore comes in. And I'm just like, it's peak. I'm sure everyone probably thought that, but I mean, people who've read the manga probably already knew about it and didn't think. I never read the manga, so seeing it was just funny to me. But then I realized, my God, it's insane.
Yeah.
So it's gone. My virginity's gone to anime, and um,
Well,
believe what I'm watching next, maybe Death Note or other stuff, but
we shall see.
uh,
But I
yeah,
think
bro, it's
what I'm
insane.
gonna do every pod episode is I'm gonna ask you what you've been thinking about whatever anime we were watching currently.
Okay, like after, so you're just gonna like leave your comments. Like after we watch, you're just gonna leave the call and just all right, bye.
No, no, I just no. I mean, every week on the podcast, I'm just gonna
Oh, like
ask
give a
you
review. Give a review
at
of like,
one
oh, what
point.
I've seen so far. Okay.
Yeah, just say like how you're feeling about the show. What are your theories so far? Stuff like that. But yeah, we only have the finale left basically of AOT, so
Yeah.
there's not really a lot of predictions to be made. But I'm curious on your
Well, there kind of is.
overall
I.
thoughts on the show so far.
The thing is, bro, I'm sure anyone who listens to this is probably just like, man, you guys no idea. I don't know what Aaron's fate is going to be. I feel like a lot of main characters are going to die in the finale. Aaron
Okay.
may be one of them. I don't know if this man is a straight up villain. I don't know. I want
Well,
him to have a
villain's a
redemption
strong
arc.
word.
He's a villain, bro. He's being a heel. Look at him. He's a part of the Jaegerists. He's all this and that.
Ugh.
Like, yeah, whatever, bro.
Jaegerists are right though.
Dude,
Okay, what
Flock
they're doing isn't
deserved to
right, but
die.
they're
Did Flock
right.
even die?
Hey, yes, Flock did die, but Flock did not deserve to die. That was
Bro,
his
Flock
last
is
stand.
his name is bad. It sucks. He should die, bro.
Also, AOT spoilers, I guess.
It's been, when did it end? Like 2-3 years ago.
2 years ago, 3 years ago, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you haven't watched AOT, my bad. But I mean, I would hope someone has it at this point. Hell, it was going on when I was in high school, bro. Like that's, but
2013. Yeah.
yeah, but
Or was it 2011?
it's peak. That's all I can say. I know there's mixed reviews out there, but it's like from an anime beginner,
So
I
what?
can't really like not say it isn't. Like I'm not
What are
lying
your
here. I actually been, dude. I'm over here like I cried in the first season, like the first episode of the first season. I don't know anybody, and I'm
You
crying.
did actually.
Yeah, I didn't like.
Have you cried since?
I didn't do like a. I was like my eyes were watering up, bro. Like
Have you since?
um
I don't think so.
a little bit when that kind of like how he was speaking to Mikasa
Oh.
and stuff that kind of hurt me because like bro, you've been through all this shit and you're saying this to her.
Well, he was just telling her the truth.
I feel like I'm gonna cry in the finale. Am I?
I don't know. You tell me.
I can't tell you. We haven't watched
I
it yet.
can't
Well,
tell you.
when
I
this
don't know
comes
your
out, I probably
emotions.
have.
I don't know. your
Well,
emotions.
you know. Anyways,
Wait,
yeah,
wait.
and I'm very
What-
excited to
what would you-
wherever anime journey this guy sends me down.
Yeah. What would you
If
give it
Death
out of
Note
10?
is next, you're probably all thinking, "Good job, Krodok, for recommend." Well, did you recommend it to me? I think I brought it up.
No, you brought it up.
I brought up Death Note, yeah, for some reason because
Be
I was like,
honest, I
oh,
think it's gonna be a very hard experience to watch, but we'll do it.
I will say I brought it up because I remember like people like I remember seeing the memes late. Like this is my thing about animes. When I see these memes, I think these things are like are just brand new. Like, of course, Attack on Titan was happening during my time in high school, so yes. When I heard it just ended in 2023, I was like, "Damn, how long has it been going?" One Piece has been around forever. I know
Yeah.
that for a fact. It's been through my entire years of living. Um, but I thought Death Note was recent because I saw like Vine, the Death Note meme, and everybody like wearing Death Note shirts and bringing it to school, even though it's been banned because
I
they know
remember
of the shit.
my school.
I didn't go to your school.
No, I brought a Death Note to my school, and
Oh,
I was okay. So
and you
my
got suspended, didn't you?
no, my friend got in trouble because I okay. It was technically my fault because I was the one doing all of it, but my friend was the one that got in
And the
trouble.
thing is, I don't know how it works, and I do not want him to explain to me. I want to go into this shit
Yeah,
blind. I want to know how the Death Note works. I
I mean,
understand you write a
I
name in a
think it's
book.
pretty obvious, but
It's pretty obvious you write your name in a book, but I was like, it's not. It's gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna hear people. Oh, it's not just a book, bro. But okay, let me experience it. It'll be the next, possibly the next thing, because I can't think of any on the top of my head that I would want to watch next.
okay.
I don't care if you guys throw in recommendations in the comments, like, yo, hey, you should watch this, but don't throw them all at once because, like, I'm slowly easing into it. It's like a relationship, bro. You're slowly going into it. Don't sit there and throw out, oh, My Hero and Boruto, Naruto. Like, give me a second, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna start with, at least my opinion, the easiest way to start watching anime is we're gonna start with anime that are short and have finished, which
Right. We're
not a
not going
long list,
straight into One
but
Piece and we're not
yeah,
going into that. And then, oh, yeah, because that's a lot.
yeah.
Because, like, yeah, Attack is short, it's 4 seasons. Of
Anything
course,
above
you
100
all had to wait
episodes
on
right
them,
now
but
is a lot.
huh?
Anything above 100 episodes for you right now is a lot. So
Yeah, it's like you'd have to give me something like some kind of hype to watch that much. It's like, yeah,
yeah,
watching Death Note, which is only 1 season,
literally
pretty,
way shorter than AOT. Like, yeah,
yeah.
it's gonna be fast.
So excited for that, and we'll be definitely talking about it on here. Like, oh, how'd hey, he just finished,
Yeah, but what's
But it'll
your?
mainly be a shared experience between me and him. We'll watch it together because he likes to get my reaction.
I do. What's
It's
your rating of Attack on Titan out of 10? Like each season. What would you rate each season out of 10?
well, I will say each season.
Yeah. And then overall.
I'd say season 1 was definitely a 10 out of 10 to me.
Okay.
A big eye opener to a lot of things because a lot of things were like I don't think there was any kind of like episode that I was like, yeah, like kind of like season 2, I'd say about a 9.
Okay.
Season 3, it picked back up because there were some things that were like left in like kind of confusing me on season 2, and it was like up and down. Season 3, I'm packing my whole head in with season. I know season 3, duh, but I'm like, no, yeah, season 3. That season had so many. That's a 10. I mean, that shit was up there.
Yeah.
And so far, season 4 has been a 10. Well,
All right.
let's say I'm not gonna get mad at the first latter half because like I wasn't complaining. I kind of was. I was like, where's the original cast at? Because we learn about the other side of the island and stuff like that a little bit more. And it was kind of a slow build up, so I can kind of give it a 9.5. But it did pick up near the end, so I'd say like when it got to like season mid half, especially the intro, um, it did pick up. So I can say it's still a high 9. Because I won't give everything a 10 because like I am trying to be honest here, but um
Well, I'm gonna tell you. I don't feel like this is really a spoiler, but the ending of the show is very. It's. I'd say basically the thing that either makes people feel different about the show. That's
I
why some
can't
people hate it
because I
because
can't really technically say 4 because its finale is like not. I haven't really experienced it yet.
yeah, well, you'll either hate the ending or you'll love it.
But I'd say for now, maybe season 10's. Oh, season 10. Wow. Imagine they went
Wow,
that long. Season 4 is definitely like 9 out of 5. Not
nine out of
9.5, 9.5 or 9.
I
as of
got
right now.
yeah.
But there has been a lot of crazy moments that have like happened that keep it high. So I don't see any of them going below like 8 or 9.
Fair
So,
enough. All right.
but
Yeah.
it's pretty good. Can't wait to see that finale.
Do you think we
Mhm.
should do a couple of tier lists once we finish it of it or something?
Ooh, wait,
Like
just like season or each episode?
maybe like episodes, maybe characters, maybe Titans, stuff like
Oh,
that.
we could probably do characters. We can definitely do characters because there's only like 4 seasons, and I don't remember most of the episode titles. Some of them I do, but like,
Yeah.
got to recall back to what happened in these episodes. But we could, because now
Alright.
we have a reason to do more tier lists. So now because we have ideas,
Yeah, it's
we
true.
have ideas now, and it could be anime tier. Yeah, so well,
Alright.
definitely open to that.
I love
Um,
opening your anime virgin. Seriously.
thanks, man.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I had to make it, yeah.
Yes, you do.
Yes, sir.
uh,
But wait,
um,
speaking about anime, I want to quickly talk about One Piece and specifically what One Piece is doing in the real world right now. So, I don't know if I've told you this, but for those of you who don't know, currently in multiple countries, like I think it's like Nepal, like Indonesia, I believe, and tons of other countries right now where protests and like stuff like this is
oh
happening.
wow.
There are One Piece flags being used as symbols of protest, and One Piece flags, the Straw Hat specifically flags, are being banned in certain countries and recognized as a symbol of
Not
protest
even.
and a symbol
You
of
just
freedom.
reminded me of like the shit that's been happening in our country. Um, a specific event that happened a day before 9/11 that I'm not really going to get into detail about, but we do know. Because I don't even really know if I talked to you one on one about it. Because I know you don't. You
I have
follow it and you see it, but like you don't. It doesn't necessarily completely like impact you as a person,
wait,
but it is a
wait,
shocking thing to
what
see. I don't
happened?
even know if you saw the video of the incident.
Probably not. Text me what happened. Just type it.
It's very graphic. Um, but as you know what, it's not even that I'm going to talk much about it, but I will pay my respects because it's something that's just should be talked about, regardless of how controversial it is. But I do pay my respects to Charlie Kirk's family. Um, it's at the end of the day, he's a human being, and I've never always believed that assassinations, killings is the answer to anything. I get it that we've been in wars before. There's wars everywhere. I've never been into war, clearly, but just I've always disagreed. I wish in times that we lived in, there were things that we could easily do better than killing each other to win or prove or to get peace. I've never been a fan of it, but it's something that we do because it's been happening for eons, decades. But there's even spiritual warfare. But um, I definitely pay my respects because the man he has a family that was left behind. He was a family man, regardless of how controversial his speeches were, his beliefs. At the end of the day, a human lost his life, and that's just my piece on it. But yeah, and like you said, like yeah, these things like it's cool to see these flags, but it's like some of these things like I believe there were some peaceful protests with them, but I think with
They're
protests,
all really violent.
some
In my
people take
opinion.
it as always take protests as bad, and I sucks that that symbol's getting banned because some people don't really recognize what it is. People who don't do it, um,
Well,
but
no, but it's really cool in my opinion as well because the the reason people are using it in protests and stuff is because it's like in One Piece, the Straw Hats are known to overthrow the government and resist the government. So it's basically like a fuck you to any government that they're protesting, right? And it's like it is a symbol of freedom, the Straw Hats flag. So I think it's kind of like I think it's really cool that a show can have that much effect on like the world and people to where they feel something from that show represents freedom and a symbol of
Yeah.
power. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and there's not a lot that I know because I haven't really finished that show or kept going. It's not finished. Kept going with the show. But yeah, I mean it's just like also it's like one of the like I guess less like threatening flags you could use in something like that because it's like I mean you could be intimidated by the straw hats however it is however the show goes but it's like it's one of those out of place flags, you know, and that's like it's symbolic, but it's
Everyone's
like
using them now, yeah.
not everyone really well, if everyone's using it, then they know it. But if it's a
Oh,
symbol of
yeah,
freedom,
if they
I
are.
just hope that it doesn't get tarnished. You know what I mean? They don't use it for wrong. Because
Yeah, well, everyone who's
flags.
a One Piece fan is loving it. So.
Well, yeah, yeah, of course. But you're just hoping it doesn't get a tarnished image. You know what I'm saying? Like there's flags
Yeah,
that can get a tarnished image, regardless of what they used
I
to
don't think
be. And
it
I mean,
will, to be honest.
yeah.
But
Hopefully,
like,
it's used to a good extent.
there's also this one really hard photo that I mean, I don't really know like the whole situation. I don't know if it's good protest or bad protest, but like there's this one really hard photo where after I believe the Nepal government building was burned down, someone raises like the straw hat flag like on the flagpole. It's like and they're like standing on it with like fire burning the building in the background with a helicopter. It looks really cool. But yeah.
That's awesome, man. I mean, I don't condone burning things down, but um,
Yeah.
the
They
seeing the
only
One
need
Piece
something
flag
that
after that is just
clean.
like, brother. um,
Yeah.
yeah, and it's just like that's the craziest thing to be having. That there's a lot of civil unrest in the America right now, and it does affect Canada in a way, but it's
Mhm.
deeply happening mainly here. And I just hope, man, that there's some point there's some peace and like we we as a whole make it to 2026 because right now it's crazy. Um, Speaking of making it to 2026, apparently the rapture was supposed to happen Tuesday.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I went to
Uh,
heaven for a second and it was cool and all, but I decided, man, I gotta come back and tell everybody. Yeah. Here's the thing. As a spiritual man, um, this isn't the first time I've experienced something like this. Well, anybody has. I kind of understand where they're coming from this
Y2K.
because, well, Y2K, well, I was born during that, so mainly like I didn't experience that, but we'll say 2012, the Mayans predicting us to,
Oh
you know,
yeah,
be
I
hit
remember
by the
that.
sun or the moon and die, um, or whatever they predicted. Uh, but there was also I get it. What September 23rd is very important because there was apparently something that happened 2016 that like I used to I my uncle was spiritual and he like researched some things. Like a sign in the constellations was supposed to appear that kind of is symbolic of the birth of Christ. So they all thought that as soon as it happens, the rapture was going to happen then. And now it's 9 years later, and the same sign showed up. So now they're thinking that it was going to happen again. Now I could be wrong because there's a lot of sources that just randomly someone said that the rapture was going to happen. I don't really know who said it. I don't know if it was the Pope. I don't know if it was who it was, but somebody said it and the whole world ran with it. And I kid you not, there was people out there willing to give up everything. There was people betting their stuff away. Some people gave their stuff away. I'm gonna tell you this right now. No one, I don't know who's religious who watches this, but the premise of the story is nobody is supposed to know when the rapture is or when Christ is supposed to return. Regardless of how you who you view or who you worship, you may not worship Christ, but that's what the rapture is. It's supposed to happen in the blink of an eye. It's supposed to not be announced. And if it usually is, you know the whole the clouds are supposed to part ways. That didn't happen. Listen, regardless of how you believe it, nobody there's not a date. There's not a date. There's no you're not going to see a teaser trailer the rapture 2025. It's you're not going to see that. That's how it works. So, I found it funny, but I was sitting there thinking like, man, what if it did happen tomorrow? But it's
If it did,
it
I
was
wouldn't be
funny.
worried.
I don't like to get too spiritual, but because everyone has their different beliefs, but that's from my beliefs, that's how the rapture is supposed to work. It's just random.
Yeah.
You don't, you can get taken. It can happen. I'm not trying to scare you, but like,
Mhm.
but
Ugh.
yes, it's doesn't have a release date. Okay. Fall
Yeah.
2026, Marvel's Wolverine. Let's go.
Yes, dude. Yeah, I'm
uh,
so excited for Wolverine. Like, I genuinely think this game is gonna be like 10 times better than the Spider-Man games.
brother, the
Now, it may sound
gore.
crazy, but I just feel like it's gonna do so much that the Spider-Man games couldn't in like such a unique and cool way. I'm glad Insomniac is back and they literally just didn't give up on literally everything after the leaks because
What's
that would piss
funny?
me off. But
What's funny is what I've noticed. It's like it's a different team this time as well on Insomniac. Like I haven't seen the normal people working on it, and it sounds like they've been able to have more passion and development because the way they were just talking about it and speaking about it, how excited they are to share it with the world, it definitely seems they were given more time than they were with Spider-Man. Because with Spider-Man 2, I mean, yeah, Wolverine was radio silent too, but it took them marketing. It took them till spring 2023 to start marketing.
yeah.
This is 1 year before they're marketing it now. And they're not going to market it till spring because of what they said in the trailer, which that means like there's probably going to be another state of play or a PlayStation showcase, whatever. They're going to start marketing more by that time to lead up to the fall. But see, with Spider-Man 2, it just completely randomly dropped, in
Yeah.
spring, and there was build up to it. I think there's just something that Sony was relying on, and they wanted to push it out as quick as possible. It's kind of weird to me, like it took so many years for Spider-Man 2 to be worked on, and it came out rushed, but yet this one seems like it's been developing the same amount of time, and it looks like it's not going to be rushed.
Well,
Like I'm
Spider-Man 2 also didn't look like it was gonna be a rush, but then the game came out. So,
Yeah, they just cut a lot of but like the fact that as good as it looked in the trailer, that they were already able to mix in gameplay and not just cinematics
yeah.
gives me a telltale sign that it'll be ready to go. It'll be a great story. There's a lot of other stuff they didn't have to really work on. Like it's semi-open world now, so you don't really have to build a crazy big world to explore. But
Yeah.
semi-open world will be like God of War, probably.
Uh-huh.
Like you'll be. They said 3 locations: Canada, Japan, Madripoor.
Wait, they
So
did?
yes, they
I
mentioned
get
yes,
representation for my own country?
yes, bro. You finally get to be a Canadian,
Yay! I get Japan in the same
voiced
chat.
by an Australian.
I'm winning.
Listen, Insomniac, you had a few of the things right. You see, you made him short. You made the gore right, but he's not Canadian. I'm kidding. I don't really care. Now there's Hugh Jackman, and he's the best regarded as Wolverine. Um, I'm not even sure if Steve Blum was. He might have been. I don't even know if he's Canadian.
Oh,
The VA for the original Wolverine.
yeah, I thought it was Bloom, not Blum. Am I wrong? Have I been wrong this whole
It's
time?
Blum, like Blumhouse.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's Steve
speaking of
Blum.
Blumhouse, FNAF 2 trailer.
Oh yeah, that happened too.
Did you
Corey
watch?
Kenshin came back. Wait, that happened before. My bad.
Yeah.
Okay, he came back after the allegations because he's free. But yeah,
Did you
FNAF
watch
2's
the FNAF 2
December.
trailer?
Stranger Things, Gen
Oh
V,
yeah.
Fallout. All these things are happening.
There's so much shit happening,
Um,
dude.
Lego
Oh,
Batman: Legacy of the Dark Knight.
oh, oh,
We're about to
I'm
witness
creaming
peak.
in my pants.
This dude, bro, he hasn't changed, y'all, and I'm glad. Um, you know, when it comes to Batman, when it comes to Lego Batman, what is Lego Batman?
Batman.
Peak, peak, peak. Yes, I just did 3 peaks for all three. Dude, listen,
Well, Batman 3 was a bit of a mistake.
Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. Yeah, I heard that wasn't the best. Um,
Probably
but
like on the lower tier of Lego games.
yeah, but Lego Batman in general has been peak before, and for this one to include open world, by the way, um, including the movies and stuff from the games, Batmobile, Bat bike. Every little
Photo
thing
art.
you could get, bro. There's so much. And it's coming out next year, along with Wolverine, Grand Theft Auto, Resident Evil 9. Let's get into that. Wow.
Holy shit, dude.
Well,
Do
I
you
mean,
think Leon
they saw
comes
my
back?
reaction. We'll say what now?
Do you think Leon comes back? I have a friend who won't stop talking about how Leon's definitely going to be in
There's
this
gonna be
game. I don't think he's going to be in it.
well, it depends the time frame because this is a while after Raccoon City was destroyed, and I have to play
Why can't we have
Village
a
to see
gruff
what the.
Leon?
It depends on the time frame because I don't know what happens to him after Village. When does he
Leon
canonically
isn't
die?
in it.
Does
Leon,
he?
well, his last game was 6, I think.
Does he die in 6?
No, he's alive.
So they think he's dead.
No, Leon's the goat.
Oh, so that okay? They just. I feel like if it happens, it's gonna be like. I'm not saying it's gonna be an Ada Wong situation where she's like the secondary character. I feel like there's gonna be a cameo or a mention because I feel like they're not gonna want to take away from this new character spotlight, but because like people were
Yeah,
like,
what I thought, I think it's just going to be he shows up in like one part of the game, and
because
that's
what
it.
I remember, yeah, because what I remember, I know some people like had ill will on like with Ethan being the new character and like Leon didn't return, but then they grew to love Ethan and his story. Well, they didn't like him in the first game, and then they grew to love him in the second game, I guess. But um,
Well, Ethan is an idiot. Let's just be honest
well,
with
Ethan
that.
is dumb,
But
bro. Ethan is dumb and he has no face. What a dumbass. Well, Ethan is us, bro. So if we make dumb decisions, it's our fault. That's
no,
why he
some
didn't
of the
have.
dialogue he says is the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
He's more clueless in 8 than he is 7, but he's not really
Uh,
careful in 7 either. Um, uh, Resident Evil 9, excited for that. I did not get Mafia, the old country. I know I was talking about that. I don't have the specs for it. My specs are not going to match
damn.
that game. I didn't think that game would have high specs. However, if I manage to repair my PlayStation, I may get it there because I ain't gonna worry about specs there. Um, there's some issues with it. I haven't played it and it sucks. There's a lot of games I want to finish too on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I hear it's really good. I heard it was really good. Uh, what are the new games? That I haven't.
Well,
Oh, well, go ahead.
Ananta just got basically announced out of nowhere. And for those of you who haven't heard, go watch a trailer right now. It's basically imagine GTA, Spider-Man,
Watch Dogs, Tekken, not
yeah.
Tekken, Yakuza, Sleeping Dogs, Cyberpunk, even if you want to. But speaking of that, I think everyone's heard because they're already complaining about it, and it's
What?
one
Why?
key. It's one key detail. They're complaining because I kid
Oh,
you
I saw
not,
this on Twitter. I saw this on Twitter. I saw your response.
they have actually copied the animations from Spider-Man 2
I
of the
knew that
webs.
immediately, but I didn't care.
Yeah, and
I
well,
was like, whatever.
I didn't get a full feel of it, but then I went and watched it back, and I'm like, yeah, and I'm like, they greenlit this game. Insomniac has to know about it. Because if they didn't, someone had to greenlight this game, see those animations, and notice that they match the same. There's no way that they couldn't greenlight this and then tell Insomniac, "Hey, man, we took inspiration." I think it's an inspiration game. Also, I get it that they're saying this about Spider-Man 2, but people are complaining that it's trying to be GTA. Brother, an open world game, running around shooting people and driving cars, that's been happening forever.
Yeah. Look
GTA
at
was a blue. I don't even
literally
think GTA was
Mafia, literally Yakuza, literally like so many different.
Saints Row. And the thing
Yeah.
is, I really don't think that GTA was the first
It
one.
wasn't.
I think there's something before, but I don't know which game it was. But open world simulators driving around is not the first. GTA wasn't the first. It's a concept.
It's just a
It's
bunch
not.
of gaming normies thinking they know everything. And
Yeah, it's a concept. It's an open world game. You can have open world Mafia or like Watch Dogs was an open world game that
that's
had
like
nothing.
saying Street Fighter is just Mortal Kombat. Like what?
Well, I mean, or Mortal Kombat without the gore, let's say, without the fatalities. Or you could
Oh,
say that for Tekken, because
nah.
Tekken's more like Street Fighter's cartoony, like Tekken's not as cartoony, but it's like you can say like, oh, Street Fighter's Mortal Kombat and Tekken, but cartoonish and less gore, this and that. But the
Yeah.
stories are obviously. I don't know if Street Fighter has a story, but if it does, then
All
it's
fighting games have very complicated stories. You would be surprised.
yeah. Or you can say, oh, Injustice is like Mortal Kombat, but it's with superheroes. It's like it's a kind of thing. It's like it's just there's always gonna be a complaint, and I don't necessarily didn't think anyone would get like up and antsy about animations,
I
but
did.
apparently they are. Uh, I will try this game out.
Hell yeah.
And people are calling it gotcha. Does that look gotcha to you, buddy?
No, I don't think
Yeah, they're
so.
calling it a gotcha game. They think it's gonna be a gotcha game.
I don't
I don't
think
know
it is
why.
gonna be
I don't know
because
why
it
they.
looks more like a story game to me than a gotcha game. And of
Well,
course,
apparently
gotchas have
you're gonna have
story,
people to
but
play with. It's gonna have online support, I believe.
okay, yeah.
What it looks like from me, but I don't because you can play as multiple characters, but I don't know how it's gonna be. But I don't know where we're getting gotcha from. I just think they're just shitting on it because it's anime. But I mean, like that's
I,
been a norm forever, and it needs to stop.
I think they just saw more than one character and that it was anime, and they were like, "Oh my god, it's a gotcha game."
I
That
think it's gonna
doesn't
be
make
live. They thought it was gonna be live service.
yeah, probably
Yeah, I don't
some
think it's gonna be live service.
no like. And all gotcha games are live service. They get constant updates and constant additions. I don't think this will have that. I
They
don't
could
think
have definitely done something differently than like the web swinging. I don't know what his character is or what how that's gonna be what it is,
I
but
think it's fun.
I think it's fun. Yeah, it's just like they could have. I feel like they've taken some inspiration. They had to borrow an inspiration. It's everything in the game.
Well, they did directly take the animations, which someone brought this up to me, and I thought it was interesting. They said they don't think the game is actually like this. They think this whole trailer is AI, and I was like, well, I mean, it
That's the
could
worst part
be.
about it. They people think too much that everything's AI now, and it's can't help it, but it's scary. I hate it.
I think it could be. I think there's a good chance it might actually be, and then this is like trailers just very not true. But I'm pretty sure we just got like a 10-minute gameplay trailer,
We
and
get a lot from it. We get a lot from the
yeah.
trailer. Um,
Well, I'm pretty sure
but
there's like literally like a 10-minute game like
it's
gameplay.
one of those where it looks too good to be true. You would watch that and you'd think it's fan made.
Yeah,
I think those people are, but now they're taking fan made stuff to, oh, it's AI. It's not real. It can't be this. No, it's because it's a game that we've thought in the back of our heads where you're in a world where you can do anything and everything, and they just gave us that, and people are like, nope, wrong. This isn't it. This is our fantasy. It can't happen. It's like that's what I'm noticing here. That
yeah,
people wanted it, but now that it exists, they're like, whoa, this is too much. Like, oh, I can drive, shoot people, and swing as Spider-Man, and there's other things too in there, and fight It wasn't Arkham Combat, but like the guys were around him, and you're just fighting back and forth. Yakuza, Arkham Combat,
Spider Man. Yeah,
he's Spider-Man. It's like okay, but I know you're going to put so many hours in this thing, and when it comes out, I
I
hope it does
yeah.
well.
As long as it's good, I'm gonna put so much into that game, bro.
Yeah, and if they have like an online co-op something, me and him will play. Hell, me and Krodok will play if they got something like that.
For sure.
Definitely gonna get it on PC. I hope it runs. It doesn't look like it'll have to run too much because like it's cartoony and it's anime, so the shaders won't
Yeah,
need to be too crazy on the game. But I'll definitely get it if I have to get that before GTA. Well, I don't know when it releases, but
yeah,
hey, y'all get two GTA games in 1 year. Be happy. Like,
true. And I'm not gonna be getting GTA 6 probably, so yeah.
he's probably not going to. He's not really a fan of GTA, so
Oh, I
I'll
hate
be.
GTA.
I'll be straight. You hate it.
No, I'm its number one hater though.
He is the number one hater. He was begging for it to be delayed, and look what happened. Y'all can blame him. Yeah. No, he wasn't begging, but he kind of had a feeling, I think,
I
because of
knew
just
it would be.
well, you just like I think because like the lack of like information and then like how the year was going by. I mean, it made a bit of sense.
I've seen games be delayed. I know when it's gonna happen.
Yeah, and they just weren't talking about it much. Like after that released that trailer in 2023, or was it 2024? No, it was 23. Um,
Yeah.
that kind of happened, but honestly. I don't think it'll be delayed again. I'm seeing way too many TikToks of like,
No,
I
I don't think it will
I
be
think it'll
either.
be okay if October. I'm like, bro, just let it. Come on, man. We're right here.
Yeah, no, it
Um,
won't be delayed a second
I don't
time.
think it will be again. They've it's just usually they don't delay. That's why it caught me off guard because they usually don't delay their games. But if they delayed a second time, bro,
Nah, they won't.
I mean, I'll have Ananta.
Yeah, sure.
uh, I think it's gonna be a cool game. I don't care what anyone says. I saw it. And I was like, yeah, cool. But those animations, you have to have the code to get those animations right. And they're like, oh, the Spider Man.
I mean,
Oh,
not really, but
well, kind of. In order to perfect them, because they look similar, but they're not really the same. If you look at them side by side, obviously because Spider Man moves faster than the character Nananta. I'm going to bet here, not a bet really. I'm going to hopefully assume, and that is right, that Insomniac let them borrow some assets. They had to go on them and be like, yo, we're a big fan. We're working on this crazy project. You can do everything. The character web swings. Can we use your animations? There's like something. Because people are over here accusing this game studio of like, oh, they took advantage of the hack and Spider Man 2's code got leaked and they used that to make the animation. I'm like, if that was the
that's
case, they would have made their own Spider Man game.
yeah, like
Like y'all are reaching, bro. Like stop trying to tear out these new. These are not. This isn't a new company, by the way. They've made some
who
projects that I've never played,
who is
but they look
developing?
cool. Um, I forgot. Was it what? I forgot their name of their company.
I'll
Um,
look at it.
I think it's like it's not NetEase Games or something like that. I don't think it is.
It is.
Um, there's also like a sequel to the Returnal series, Saros, coming out. It's not a sequel, but it's like in. It's based
Oh,
on
yeah. I'll be honest. It looks so ass to me.
Sarah. Yeah, it looks like it's a shooter with like a world that's not really life alive, and it just reminds me like you're really just killing these like beings or whatever, and it just reminds me like I was calling it third person shooter Doom the whole time. Not hate to Doom because Doom is insane, but it just you're just shooting these enemies with no story behind it. I don't know what the story could be, but all I saw in the gameplay was just like this is just Returnal Part 2. I mean, Sony has faith in it. It opened the show of the showcase of the state of play, but Wolverine carried it. And then they showed Battlefield 6, which I'm not a big Battlefield fan, but people have said this one looks better than 2048. Kudos to you, Battlefield fans. Um, and then they really didn't say much in that state of play. And they mentioned
Yeah.
there's like this one game that like you get trapped in a manuscript. It looks like a Metro. I don't think it's a Metroidvania. I
Yeah.
thought it looks cool.
It looks
Um,
very cool and also interesting that it's not an indie game.
Yeah, yeah, very interesting. Um, I love seeing all the people arguing. Was like, oh man, Venom the game is going to come out. This game's coming out. They're going to say something about God of War. They said something about God of War. We get controller. That's it. I'm not mad because I really don't expect them to announce anything for another 2 years, maybe three. They
Yeah.
just gave us Valhalla like what a year ago. Like I don't
Dude.
expect anything from Santa Monica right now. I would love to get
Yeah.
the remake trilogy of the God of War trilogy, which has been rumored for so long. Um, I'm still waiting on Remedy and Entertainment, to give me the Max Payne reboot that they're giving me. I really hope that's still a thing because they said they're working on it and it's supposed to come out this year. I feel like they're going to announce it on like some of their own thing, but I don't know what happened because I know the original VA of Max Payne passed away last year, so I don't know how they're going to do that. But
I don't think
um,
we get a God of War announcement until 2027
yeah, I don't think we're going to get anything for a while. Like if
or
it's, if, I
2026.
I don't know what it could be. It could be an Atreus game. It could be another God of War like starting of the new thing. But it's like we just got Valhalla a year ago. Not even because it was like what at the end of 2024.
No,
So
it's 2023. I'm pretty sure.
was it? Oh yeah. Well,
No, no,
that's
no,
when I
because
was
the
starting my
game
stream.
was.
That's when I was starting my streams back up. So
uh,
yes, I remember. I was playing it and I had
it was
longer hair. I
it
had
was the
longer
last
hair.
month of 2023. That's what I'm confused.
Okay, so like a year and a half,
Yeah.
a year and some change. But like, so really, no one should be expecting anything. A controller's enough for me. I'm not gonna get it, but I don't
Yeah.
expect them to throw a new game out. Santa Monica cooks. They need
True.
time. And their marketing's different than Insomniac. They won't show us anything until it's ready to go. Like
Yeah.
their marketing's different. Uh and
Very
if we get
much.
an Atreus game, they probably won't say nothing about that either. So
Nope. But update on who made an Anta situation. So it's a new development studio called Naked Rain, which is a hilarious name, by the way,
great.
and also published and also worked on by NetEase Games. And NetEase Games has made Marvel Rivals and tons of other Marvel games. So I imagine they have some sort of contact with Insomniac.
Yeah, there's definitely some connection then because I don't know the animations fully for Spider-Man and Marvel Rivals, but I'm pretty sure they have used some of them kinda. He swings differently in the game. That's bound to the game. You can't swing like you can in, Spider-Man 2, but I'm telling you this studio has a connection. There's no way that they just, all right, let's promote this big game and take the animations and just call it out. They're not. That's not the case, bro. Like people don't think before they, maybe Insomniac gave it to them. But then you have people going, why would Insomniac do this? That's their baby. It's like, sure, man, sure, but like that's like GTA coming in and saying, oh, you can't do this because we created the open world patent. Well, you didn't. Um, I
Yeah,
don't
no.
know what game did open world before them, but they aren't the blueprint. I will tell you that right now.
I'm
They just
telling
had the
you
technology to do it in 2001.
I'm telling you right now, there's nothing that genuinely pisses me off more in the gaming community than patents and game companies trying to keep something or a system
Oh,
fully to
gatekeeping sucks in the
themselves.
gaming. Yeah.
Bro, like I literally my favorite game of all one of my favorite games of all time, Shadow of War and Shadow of Mordor, I am still so mad that Warner Bros. Patented the Nemesis system, so literally no one else can use it, and they're not making any games with it. They're literally holding it hostage for no fucking reason other than that they're petty bastards and don't want anyone else to use their brilliant technology, bro. Fuck, that system is so good, and
Yeah.
no one can fucking use
Well,
it, and
like
it
the
pisses me
Predators,
off.
well, like the Predator system, like in Arkham, they've also kind of gatekeep kept that because they created it as well. But other game, you can't really gatekeep a a fighter beat 'em up game, open world like Spider-Man. Like that's not Arkham at all. But the concept of him fighting enemies around, hitting combos, doing whatever, people were like, "Oh my god, they're stealing Warner Brothers' patent or Arkham's patent." It's like, no, it's a beat 'em up. You can't. Warner Brothers can't claim that. But the Predator system with Batman, yeah, that's kind of their thing. But it's that's one that they didn't gatekeep because the Predator system is kind of used in most games that are like that now.
Yeah.
But they wanted to do that with Shadow of War and Mortar, so I mean, how dare they? But or like because the same thing with
So I'd
like the
actually be
whole
more
character
behind the
change
Commodore
thing.
show.
Like they're complaining about that in Ananta because like you literally change characters like you would in GTA. Yet when Spider-Man 2 basically did it, they were like mad. Also, not to mention, before Spider-Man 2 came out, there were people making fan-made concepts of the character change. You press a button and you see like Miles's picture come up or Venom, which they thought Venom was going to be open world, where they would switch to Miles, the world would zoom out and then zoom into Miles, and everybody's like, "Oh my god, this is an amazing concept! I really hope this happens." In reality, it just fades to black and you go to the next character. It's kind of, the transition to characters is kind of underwhelming in that game. I ain't gonna lie to you. The fast travel, however, is not because you can. It's seamless, but yeah, they did it and nobody complained. But then Ananta wants to recreate it. They're just giving you. It's a nostalgia game. They're literally giving you shit from games you've already played, and people hate it. I'm not saying it's going to sell a million copies in a day. People are going to buy that shit and try it out.
Yeah, sure.
Um,
I mean, it'll definitely
and I
fall
hope
off
it doesn't
after like
end
a
up like
month.
Mind's Eye. Because I feel so bad for IO Interactive.
I
It's one
don't.
of my favorite. What were you trying to say before I cut you off?
I just think Ananta will fall off no matter what after a month. It'll be
It
very
definitely will.
popular
When
at the
GTA
start.
drops, I'm telling you, I'm sorry. I don't think Resident Evil will fully. I don't know the contenders now, which is crazy. I'm going to tell you this right now, Insomniac. You've had a bad track record of trying to get Game of the Year. Wolverine's not going to get it. I'm sorry. I want you to. I really do. But the contenders this feels like 2018 again. All these contenders.
Well, this
Like
year is even hard, dude.
the
Fucking so
well
long.
this year's crazy.
Like,
I
damn, bro.
I have a few ideas this year. I need a refresher from who they're going to be. Obviously, the Game Awards are going to start putting their votes out probably in November.
Yep.
Pretty soon. Definitely going to stream that here. Yes. Um, like I did last year. No, I didn't stream it last year. Oh well. But what was I saying? Oh, like with the Nanta, it's gonna definitely fall off. But I said, speaking of fall off, Mind's Eye. I feel bad because I love IO Interactive, the creators of Hitman. They're coming out with 007 next year. Definitely going to be playing that here. Holy mother. Um,
Holy mother.
Holy mother, yes. Um, I feel bad because they are a great company. They are a great development company. Their Hitman games have had hit or misses, but they've been developed them. They've been here since the PS1, PS2. Like they love Hitman, the character of the Hitman, and they love the character of James Bond. I've been waiting on the James Bond game for 5 years now because Hitman 3 came out in 2021, and they announced Project 007 after its release. They were already talking about it, and it looks great. And the character, he crazily looks like Tom Cruise. I don't know how they did that. I don't know how that man,
Is
the
Tom
man
Cruise
who
voice
plays
acting?
him, literally looks like Tom Cruise.
Did
Awesome.
they get Tom Cruise as a voice actor or no?
No, the whole character is motion like the whole character is like designed after his VA. So like it's
Oh,
which is crazy because he looks like James. It looks like he could work out as a James Bond. Um, I would say the combat's pretty similar with this game as like Hitman, but you're less stealthy. There's gonna be stealthy moments in James Bond probably, but Hitman was mainly all about stealth. You didn't really go in guns blazing until about the third game when they started picking up stuff. The story had to end at some point. You couldn't be stealthy the whole time, but it looks good. It looks great. I think, but IO Interactive changed their thing a little bit, and they went for open world and futuristic watchdog cyberpunk blended into one, and it didn't go so well. And I kind of feel bad for the main lead of the game because this is the third game or the second game he's been in that's been shit. Because he
yeah.
was originally in Mafia 3, and that's the least favorite of the games because it's repetitive, it's buggy, and the story is good, but it doesn't hold up.
Maybe that guy's just
Um,
cursed.
he's cursed. I'm hoping his third time is a charm, and he's in something better because he actually is a great actor. He's a great actor. His playing Mafia 3, his passion for that role was great. But IO Interactive will hopefully definitely redeem themselves with 007. I've seen some gameplay, but I was trying to like not see so much. I'm trying to like develop this trope where I don't see much, even though I've already seen a lot with Wolverine. I don't want to see more, but I do. Um,
Uh,
but man, the games next year are
well,
just
you
gonna
know
be
me. I
insane.
only like to watch the first trailer of a game.
Fair. You've still not seen some Subnautica 2's trailer. Wait, is the game even out yet? Hello?
What? What just happened?
Oh, nothing. You just paused and didn't say anything.
No. I thought your mic cut out or some shit just
No.
now.
No, I said it's Subnautica. I said did
Oh yeah,
Subnautica
no, I
2.
did not hear any of that.
That still isn't out yet, is it?
I don't know. Again, I have not been keeping up with any of the news
What are they
about
doing?
Subnautica 2.
They
I don't want to
showed
know anything about it. Okay,
yeah, I don't
until
know. It's not
unless
out yet. He
except for the
doesn't even want
release
to know
date.
when it comes out.
Except for the release date. That's all I want to know. But I'm not going to look for it. I want
He's not
someone
going
to
to look
tell
for
me.
it, so I have to see it, and then I can tell him.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
uh,
Like Silksong, I was fine at least watching the trailers. Subnautica, no way. I can't see anything about that game.
Yeah, he got sad mode when Silk Song was taking forever to come out, and then when you weren't getting gameplay at the future game show, he was like, "No."
I
And then
literally
the
almost
whole
pulled up.
Deadpool VR made fun of it.
Yeah, yeah. I was depressed. It was rough.
It's like, "Yeah, you want to see that Silk Song trailer? Psych." he was he was
Even
he
Jeff
was
was facing it, bro.
Jeff was
Constantly.
like,
He knew what
"Yeah."
he was doing. That sick fucking bastard.
Jeff, what? No.
Isn't his last name Keely? I forget.
Yeah, it's Keeley.
Yeah.
Jeff,
What a
I'm gonna.
weird last name. Where's he even from?
I don't know. He's
And how
American.
do you get his position actually? How is he like the game guy?
He got in that position because he was already, I believe, he was. So he created the Game Awards and the Summer Game Fest.
Well, he
I think
created
he, I think
E3,
he
I
was a
think.
spokes. I think he worked in E3, and then when E3 went down, I think he proposed like a successor to E3, which was mainly the Game Awards. Summer Game Fest came later. Uh,
Yeah.
because he was very I can't remember how he got into his position, but he pretty much like during I think the pandemic is when E3 went out of business and he was doing all his stuff and prepare he's from somewhere. I've seen old clips of him from like old conventions and he was like very high praise with like his work and all that. So he brought people together and that's how they got some Summer Game Fest and the Game Awards. So
Dude, the day Jeff retires, I think I might actually cry. I'm crying just thinking about it. Holy fuck.
damn. All right, dude. Yeah. He's still here. He's
Ah,
I think he's young. I don't know. He's still alive and proud.
pretty
Okay,
sure
it's
he's like
okay.
30 or 40, dude.
Well, cause like what's his name still like runs the Xbox showcase. Like the president of Xbox still runs his Spencer. What's his name is, but I don't watch those because I'm not really a big Xbox player. But I do kind of watch them now because Game Pass is affected by Xbox now
Oh
because
my god, his name is spelt the most annoying way possible.
it's
Sorry. Just
Geoff
yeah, and then the last name is
Geoff
also
Keighley.
spelled so
Yeah,
fucking annoying.
whoever started naming their kid Jeff that way,
But he's Canadian.
Geoff. Yeah.
He's Canadian. We got another Canadian dub.
There you go. You love him even more
Also,
now. There you go.
47. Jesus Christ, he
He's
was
still
not like
he's
40
still in his
something.
prime. He's still ready to go. And the Game Awards hasn't been around that long. I think it really picked up like 2020 or 2021. I think is post pandemic, so it ain't gonna be going away anytime soon, and neither is he. Um,
Yeah,
Protect Jeff at all costs.
true. Uh,
What else is going on in the world? Because
Expedition
man,
33. I just want to talk about it.
oh,
I know you haven't played it yet. I want you to play it desperately. But it's obviously a game of the year contender, just like Silksong. Silksong is my game of the year, 100%. Silksong is perfection on planet Earth. But anyway,
that'll
Expedition
definitely
33,
be.
such a good game.
I would say that'll definitely be an episode once we get closer to the Game Awards.
Ooh, yeah.
We can have us make our own list, and we can make a list of predicting the winners. I thought about
Yes.
that because even each category too, we can like pull up the game awards like thing or whatever like we usually
Mhm.
do, and just like hey, who's gonna win this or who's gonna win that? We can even probably live vote if we wanted to, honestly,
Yeah. Yeah, true.
to make sure we're not cheating. I mean, obviously his screen won't be there, but I'm sure we'll be selecting the same things or different things. You never know.
Yeah, true.
Um,
But Expedition 33, I mean, it's such a masterpiece, dude. It's like such a good story of the Ubisoft people leaving to create this game. By the way, most of the game of the year contenders this year are going to be all indie games. Hades 2, Silk Song, Expedition 33. I think there's another one too. Like that just proves to you how tired people are of the triple A slop and bullshit cuz all the triple A games that came out this year, I haven't heard nothing about them. You know what I have heard stuff about? All the good indie games because you know what? When someone actually puts passion into a video game and like fully tries to make it the best game it can be instead of a quick money grab, it's actually really fucking good when they don't have to
Yeah,
meet deadlines, when they don't have to do all this bullshit.
I will
Like,
say there really hasn't been that many AAA that's come out this year, has there?
well, yeah.
Because what came out? I'm trying to remember what all came out. I don't think I've purchased anything big that's come out this year. Like I haven't. I don't know how Wu Chang is doing. I hear there's very mixed reviews on that. We do have Borderlands. I'm pretty sure Witcher is slated for next year, not this year. So
Next year.
this year?
Next year.
Oh, next year.
Ghost of Yotei
Mafia
comes out.
came out, but like that's a good game, but like there's not a big community for Mafia.
The only
So
one
it's
that's
like
going to contend is Ghost of Yotei.
yeah, and then Ghost of Yo yeah, that's gonna be one. And then Death Stranding 2.
Yeah.
I don't hear them talking much about Night Rain anymore.
No.
I feel like that fell off, and that kind of
Well, it got
sucks.
an update, but
I mean, it got an update, but that kind of sucks because I know people are probably like, "Oh, you don't watch Twitch." People were playing on Twitch. It was like
I'm still going to
I
play Night
heard,
Rain.
I saw everything about the first Elden Ring the whole year. Nobody shut up about it. It was everywhere. My TikTok, on my Instagram, my Twitter, everywhere, bro. I'm not hearing a single soul talk about Night Ring. Not saying it
Me
sucks,
neither.
but
And
it's
I'm
not.
on Souls Tube and Souls Talk, bro. Like, yeah.
I
More
mean, I
people
don't
are
have
just
no
talking
Souls talk
about
to talk about.
Elden
I've
Ring
only
and
played Stellar Blade, and that's not even a Souls game.
it's a Souls like, is it?
Souls like, yeah, but I mean, it really hasn't opened me up to another Souls or to try an actual Souls game yet.
Well, I'm in
Uh,
my Souls game era right now. I don't know if I've
Wukong
told you.
hasn't even really opened me up to anything like. I mean, Wukong is kind of like that, but I mean, it's not really Souls like. But
Right now I'm
I haven't
playing every
finished
Souls
it.
game.
But
I'm trying to play them
yeah,
all. I,
yeah.
I've I've played Elden Ring, right? I'm playing Bloodborne right now, and then I'm also gonna be like playing Lies of P. And then I don't know what I'm gonna play after that. I might do Demon Souls, I might do Dark Souls, I don't know. But I'm just in a Souls era right now. Souls phase.
Yeah, I gotta get back in an
Bloodborne's
era because
overrated, by the way.
Borderlands. Yeah, I'm hit. Yeah, it's mixed. I do have the collection. I got the collection for like on sale, the Borderlands collection. But I obviously don't meet the specs I don't have for Borderlands 4, and also it's $70, and I'm just like, oh yeah, that's not for me, buddy, right now. Like, yeah, no,
Yeah.
no. Um, it's not one of the it's not really crazy as it was being hyped up to be. Um,
Mhm.
not at all. Looks
Uh,
good. I mean, yeah, it's Borderlands. It's really not that hard to make it look shitty, but I'm not getting. I'm
can
not
I
seeing
just
hype.
say a hot take really quick?
Yes, I remember
My
doing
hot
hot
take
takes.
after playing tons of different Souls games recently, they're fucking easy.
Feel like once you get the hang of it, yeah, dude. I Stellar Blade, dude. I mean, that's like not Souls, but it's Souls like. And playing that, it got me a feel of it. And I was like, bro, this is hard as hell. But then I got used to it. And I'm like, this is not that hard. Um,
Honestly, I've just played Silksong, right? And
correct.
I've been playing Souls games like past few weeks right now. I had infinitely more trouble playing Silksong or Hollow Knight and infinite more difficulty playing those games than I ever have with a Souls game. For example, the like the I've been tracking how long it takes me to kill each of the bosses in Lies of P and Bloodborne, and there is not a single boss I've fought so far out of the like 10 I've fought between the two that has taken me more than like 5 attempts. Not a single one. Most of them are first tries. There's 2 that I haven't first tried. And then Silksong bosses, there's very few that I've even first tried. Most of them are over like 7 attempts to beat them.
Wow.
That's like it's so like it just shows that honestly, Souls games are so overrated in difficulty, bro. Like they're really not that fucking hard. I like, especially since for most bosses in Souls games, you can just cheese them by accident. It's like, and some of their attack
Yeah.
patterns are just so fucking predictable. I really don't understand why people call these games hard, dude. I had more trouble with God of fucking War, dude.
Dude, I had trouble with God of War 18, and it took me beating Ragnarok to go back and beat Sigrun. I don't know how that happened, but I feel like they made the difficulty so much. Well, no, because Gna was difficult, and so was the Berserkers. So
Not took me like more attempts than any boss
the
ever
thing
has.
is, though, Gna's fight is her own moves and Sigrun's combined. So it took me figuring that out to go beat Sigrun. Because when you go and fight Sigrun after Gna, Sigrun is slower than her. I think I went back and beat her for first try after I knew exactly how I'm supposed to dodge and not dodge, but like how to beat their attacks. Like if there was a death
Gna,
counter for God of War, I have so many.
I mean, I counted mine when I was doing the
You were
platinum and
committed to
full
counting your
playthrough.
deaths?
Yeah, I for God of War
Wow.
Ragnarok, when I platinum the entire thing on the hardest difficulty, I counted every single death. Um, yeah, Gna is probably the hardest boss I've ever fought in gaming history. In the single fact that is the boss that has taken me the most attempts in ever since like in gaming history for me, because it took me 98 deaths to beat Gna. The highest amount of deaths I've had in Silksong like to a boss is 25.
I think I had more for the Berserker King than her. He was just something else because he had like, you know how this like the Berserker fights, like they were different. All the Berserker like enemies were like ice, poison, and then like Bifrost.
Mhm.
He had them all combined. So like
He was easier for me.
he would hit you at one point in the thing, and you had to make sure you didn't get hit because the Bifrost thing is just like eating up your health bar more and more. He hits you one time, you're dead, and that's it. So like his boss had a little bit more like stress to it because you could be full
I found
health.
it easier.
You could be full health, and he hits you with that Bifrost move he does before he goes into his Bifrost phase, to where like it's slowly eating up because the whole arena. I think what he does is he stomps or something. Because when you get hit with the Bifrost, it stuns you for a bit, and then it's just like it's slowly eating your health bar till it wears off.
Yeah.
His doesn't because the floor of the arena is constantly covered in it, so you're not losing it. So he could hit you at any point and you die. And if you're on the hardest difficulty, his attacks are faster. So if he hits you one time, you're dead, and you have to restart the whole thing. It's like it sucks. It really sucks. Like I think I did so well in that game before. Like I'd say I beat the first Thor fight, and then I beat Faye's fight, not Faye, Freya. Wait, yes, Freya's fight where she's like in her Valheim armor because she was easy, and then the Bjorn fight, Atreus as a bear. Sorry, spoilers. um, and then when I got to Svartalfheim and started fighting the Grimms, I died. Like that's how I was doing so good until I met the new enemy types, and I just couldn't beat them because I didn't know how to counteract them.
Here's
Uh,
something I'll say.
that's how good I am.
Since I've played so many hard games recently, I will say this with 100% certainty. There is no. I would rather fight a boss than do like a rush of enemies. Because in literally like every single hard game I've played, enemies are way harder, like way more annoying and way more frustrating to fight against and way more stupid, in my opinion.
we need
Like
to
just regular ass
normalize.
enemies.
We need to normalize in games more boss fights. And
Agreed,
that's
bro.
why Wukong exists because there's like 94 of them in his
Damn.
game. Like
Are
literally you
they
can be just
similar
wandering
though?
around and there's a boss. And speaking
Are
of
they
that,
like similar though?
huh?
Are they all like similar? Is there like copycat bosses kind of
No,
thing?
there's some that are like very difficult. Like your first area you're in, you come across the Wanderer, And he's just this big dude who I jokingly was calling Yondu because he's got a big blue head and a big chin, so he looks like Yondu from Guardians.
Yeah.
Um, but he's like the first boss you fight is a Yao Guai, but he's not as difficult as the Wanderer because you're not really technically supposed to fight that boss yet. It feels like a Souls game because in Elden Ring you can come across bosses you're not really like either tied to the main story or they're just random and you come across
Yeah,
them.
but Elden Ring bosses suck. So.
Yeah, so when you come across the Wanderer, he's in the beginning. You obviously don't have all of your powers, your cheat. What I forgot what you have. I have to get back into it to remember what you have, but he's very difficult on your first run. He's not supposed to be easy. He can ground pound. He can pound the ground and and reshape gravity as he wants. He has so many undodgeable attacks unless you die a lot and figure out his pattern. He's like you're not really supposed to fight him unless he sees you by accident or you run into him. Now, I recommend fighting the first actual boss before going to him, but you can literally just go fight him and you're not even ready. He's already tough. Like, and by the way, there's not really a difficulty system for Wukong, I don't think. I think you just go in as you go. That
Well,
shit's
that's
hard.
all Souls games. So.
Yeah, like GTA does no easy, medium, like hard. Wukong, you just go right into that shit, and it's difficult. I'm not even talking about the beginning boss when you when you actually play as Wukong. Like, no.
Yeah. I
I
definitely
gotta
want to
finish
play
that game, bro.
but until it's like free or something, I'm not gonna get it. So,
Wukong.
uh, yeah. Also,
I mean, if it goes to game catalog, you can get it on the PS5, but
true.
for
Yeah.
Steam, it's never going to change that price, and I don't think it'll go to. Well, it might go to Game Pass because I'm hearing Xbox is trying to acquire it.
Well, if it does, then I'll definitely
So if
try
it
it.
goes to Game Pass, because Wu Chang did, so it might. If it does, try it out.
Yeah. I
It'd be
mean,
pretty good. You'll
I
like it.
hated Wu Chang. It's if I think about it, Wu Chang is probably my least favorite Souls like I've ever played.
Was it really
So
not good? Because I had high hopes for it.
I got like an hour into it maybe, and I just couldn't keep going. I just couldn't do it, man. I am
Mm.
immediately uninstalled, bro. I did not like it at all. I did not enjoy it
The
in the
build up
least.
for it really wasn't much. Like I knew it was coming out, but I was like, I know it's not going to be. It's not the same people that made Wukong, so like I know it wasn't, related to that. But eh,
Yeah. No, but Bloodborne, seriously, ass game. I'll say it. Not a good
really?
game,
Oh no,
bro.
the Beard Bros are going to implode. What have you done?
It's so overrated, man. I have to say it. Like it's unironically from software of like the Souls games or no. Aside from Wu Chang, Bloodborne is my least favorite Souls game I've played. To be fair, I haven't played too many, but it is like easily my least favorite. I think it has great atmosphere. I love the lore and I love the story. But dude, the fucking gameplay, the bosses, the just enemies, the areas in general, it's so clunky and just bad. It's straight up bad, bro. I've not found a single good boss in Bloodborne. Like they're all
It's
super
crazy to say
easy.
that, man, because of how
Just
praised it is. But
I
like, I
know
feel like I would
it's
feel the
so
same way.
overrated.
I feel like I would feel the same way if I played it because I hear so much about Bloodborne 2, Bloodborne 2. The fact that you're saying that, bro, just already says they're never going to get one and it's not deserved. Because you're not going to, whatever energy that Bloodborne has, the second game ain't going to match that or replicate it.
Yeah,
There's reasons that some of those don't get a second game is
I'd
because
rather
the
just get
first
a
one was
remake.
okay.
Bro.
The first
I feel
one
like
was
it'd
good
be better
enough.
with a remake.
Yeah.
If they like improved some things in Bloodborne, like some of the enemies and some of the areas with like a remake, I feel like it'd be so good.
Did you go into it like knowing like everyone talks about it as the best thing? Is that why it kind of
Yeah,
brought it down, or was it? See,
probably.
that's the problem. People can uplift something and you go into it and it sucks. He didn't tell me shit about AOT. He said this is a great anime. Boom, here you go. Because I've actually heard that like in some moments of it, AOT has been overhyped and too much, and then like whatever. But as going in, his man let me experience it blind. He didn't tell me
Where
nothing. Well, you semi spoiled something, but you wasn't your fault
Wasn't
because
my fault.
I watched it in
A
dub.
good
Okay, hate me
sub.
all you want. I watched it in dub.
No, no one's allowed
I
to hate.
well, you can. I listen. If you can have your opinion. I don't know how many anime fans watch. Why am I doing the Trump hand? I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't watch in dub, but
I
this
don't
guy does,
know.
and
Okay.
that's okay. It's okay for people to watch in
Well,
dub.
here's the thing.
Okay?
Because I'm just saying it's easier for me because I'm so
Yeah,
used to watching Western shows anyway. I respect the Japanese language a lot. It's very fascinating. But I'm just so used to American dub. So like, if I'm not getting the full experience, I don't know. But
there's
dub's
no shame in
okay.
it.
Dub is okay.
Yeah.
But I was spoiled the name of the last name of a character, but I missed it, so he had to tell me. So it's not his fault,
Uh,
but it's my fault for not picking it up. Um, I think I was enthralled by this character, Kenny. I was very, very enthralled by him that I forgot that he said it. But rest in peace, Kenny. Uh,
yeah, and also my beard bro over here has a huge crush on Hanji. So
he's making things up. So because I'm into crazy women, like to name a few, anyways, to name a to name a few, um, does not mean that I am simping for Hanji, bro. Okay, like,
uh-huh.
jeez,
Okay.
just because she's
Sure.
got one eye patch and she's so. In
Sure.
other
Sure.
news, so we got so next anime will be Death Note. Yes,
Yeah. Which is gonna be interesting, I
but it's
wanna
okay.
say.
I mean, hey, listen, you can be into crazy chicks just as much as Krodok can be into how Aaron looks in season 4. You want to
Oh,
tell him that?
you wanna see
You want to tell him that? How do you feel about Aaron in season 4?
okay, shut up.
So
Shut
you
up.
want to? Yeah. Okay.
Shut up, dude. Everybody agrees with me, bro. Aaron in season 4, once he gets like the
I don't
top
know what you're
knot or
talking about.
bun or whatever it is so hot, dude. Jesus Christ.
And I
Anyway.
baited him into it. Anyways, so you failed. What were you gonna say before we did that?
I don't know, but oh
What more can
wait,
we talk about?
I have a lot to talk about. I finished Final Fantasy Rebirth
Woo.
while we were on this break. Peak game.
Yeah, you
I
had a
can't
lot of
wait.
time away from me, man. Too
Yeah.
bad that's over. Anyway, no.
I finished. Okay, I'm gonna just tell you games that I finished while we were not talking. All right.
Okay.
Expedition 33. I started and finished the entire game.
Wow.
Final Fantasy Rebirth. Finished the game.
Wow.
Celeste beat the main story.
You
Started
did you
Metaphor.
did you actually complete beating that in a day? You tried to beat it in a day, didn't you?
I beat the main story in one stream. Yes.
Yeah, he did that on his stream, which you guys need to. You guys have not been paying attention to him since I've been gone. He's the beard bro too. It ain't just me, bro. But he hasn't really
Yeah.
uploaded, so I mean,
Yeah. True.
it's fine. You
And
need
then
a
I've
break
played
sometimes.
tons of rematch, and I've beat Silk Song. I've 100%ed. Well, I've basically 100%ed Silk Song. I've
Jesus
100%ed a game
Christ.
called Crypt Custodian. I have got addicted to a gotcha game. I've almost beaten Bloodborne at this point. I've started Lies of P, bro.
So what he's doing is what I need to do is lock in because man, yeah, I'm over here playing Batman. I'm like, bro, what are these other games
Oh,
at, bro?
not to mention, I've watched multiple movies. I've caught up on 3 different anime and a manga and another manga. So,
I binged watch a 9-season legal drama when I was off when all of my beautiful stuff was packed up. I missed it. I got a new desk also, by the way. My monitor's up there. Like it's up there. Sorry, he can't see me. I'm over here looking back and forth. He
I
can't
don't
laugh because he doesn't see my face right now. But
yeah.
my monitor is up here on this like it's hard to explain. So I have like a very small desk. It's not even that small. It's really like it's very spacious. Main monitors here where the camera's at, and then if you look up, you can't look up. If I look up here, it's sitting on a higher shelf, not that high, probably like maybe say about maybe 2 feet up. The monitor's up there. I have to break my neck sometimes to look at it, but it's actually kind of cool. I like it like this because there was no more space on my desk if I put the monitors together. and then this nice little apartment. You know what I mean? Um, so where did that conversation come from? Oh yeah, he had more time to do stuff. But
Yeah.
while yeah, I watched a 9-season legal drama for
What legal drum?
it's called Suits. It's about lawyers and it's
Oh, yeah.
dramatic. I hear it had a resurgence. People probably know what I'm talking about because during the pandemic, it had a resurgence because everybody watched it. It's not something you would enjoy. I'm kidding you not. I enjoyed it just because I
It's
like drama shows, but also you'd probably get bored of the lawyer stuff. It's really
probably.
good. It's not even the lawyer stuff that I enjoyed. It was mainly like the storytelling. It was
You know
very
it so
interesting.
well.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like it's not enthralling for everybody. I don't think it's for the modern generation right now, especially someone your age. You got to be old like me, as everyone says, to lean back and want to watch the
You are
show.
like 50, so.
What did you? You're so wrong. 24, bro.
I know.
um,
Uh, to me, that's like 50.
but like that's all I could really do. You really couldn't blame me. I couldn't like I'd
Yeah.
sit there and be like, bro, I wish I was playing this and this. All my stuff was packed up for 2 months straight.
Yeah.
I stayed in a camper that was renovated to
I
be
would
livable.
die.
I was pretty much homeless, bro. But I was able to watch TV and like all this and that, but that was all I could do, bro. You couldn't do anything else, bro. I missed my world. And I missed all and I would say I missed all of you. And I missed him, bro. Like I mean me and him would talk, but we barely like for those 3 months, we barely like called. It's just because it was so
True.
busy moving, trying to find a place.
Yeah.
And the environment I was in, like I'd say my grandmother was like in the next room. Like she had her room and I slept kind of like in the living area of that camper. It was not easy to like call people for a while. Like I was like going crazy. Um,
Yeah. I But yeah, I big news. I caught up on the One Piece anime and manga. I am fucking there.
yeah, he had
Let's
a lot of time.
go. And I caught up on the Black Clover manga, so that's fun.
And we did all
And
of this, but wrestling was not present because we didn't give a
nope.
shit
Yep.
anymore. I mean, we might ease back into it, but it's not. It might not be the center piece of this podcast
Oh,
anymore. But it will be here. Yes.
I also fully watched Haikyuu and fully read the manga of Haikyuu. I also I also caught up to the Demon Slayer anime and just watched the movie last week. So that was by the way, movie, oh, it's like a 8 out of 10. It's like an 8 out of 10. It has tons of pacing issues. They do this like spoilers, I guess, for the movie. It's very recent, so
If you're
uh
wondering how he's got all this time, he's a child. Okay, he's not like us.
well,
He doesn't. Well, he can be a busy man, but he's got more time than me. I will tell you that.
yeah.
I get like 2 days or 3 days, and then I'm just like I can't even finish a show unless I don't have access to my computer.
True. But also, I've watched the first 3 seasons of Stranger Things again in preparation for season 5, and
Oh
now
yeah,
just need to watch season 4. So
brother, I kind of want to have. I want to know. I want to have an episode centered on that show for some reason. Just like what could happen. But honestly, I don't know if we'd have a whole hour podcast about it. But
I mean, I
um,
could.
probably
I'm
yeah. I mean,
off.
I probably would need to do a rewatch of my own. But I think only release season 4 because I got a good memory.
I
Because I
don't.
remembered a lot that happened with AOT when I left. Kinda, kinda.
Well,
I kind of remembered some things. Okay, all right. But
okay, sure.
there was recaps. They helped.
Yeah, but
uh,
the reason I caught up on Haikyuu was because I got addicted to a gotcha game, people. It gotcha me. I'm not saying it's been 2 months since it came out and I've spent like $300, but that is what I'm saying.
and that gotcha game
Anyway,
got him recently.
okay, wait, no, I figured that out. It's fine.
Okay. Well, all right. Disregard.
I'll tell you about it.
Uh,
I'll tell you about it after.
okay, but yeah.
But yeah,
um,
I've spent like $300 on it in 2 months. I'm not okay. But anyway, It's really good. Okay, it's the first gotcha game that I've played from when it first came out, and it's so fucking good.
uh, man, what else is going on in the world?
I just got it. I just found a new addiction last night, bro.
Another one? You have all these addictions. Okay,
I know, bro. That's what you know me. That's what I
I
do.
do, bro.
I
Brothers
literally
for
just get
life.
addicted to stuff. I have an obsessive personality.
Beard bros for life, bro.
Yeah, true. But no, last night I found this TikTok show, like this
What?
TikTok series that I've
What?
just become addicted to. It's called Roll for Sandwich. And it's just a dude rolling all the ingredients for a sandwich, and then he rates it at the end out of 10 and gives it a name. It's
I,
so fucking good, bro. I've binge watched like 100 episodes of it, dude.
I was hoping it
Roll
was
for
called Brain
Sandwich
Rot. I
is so
really was
good.
hoping.
Hell no. Hell no.
TikTok show called Brain Rot. Like, yeah, buddy.
Like he'll just have like so many random ingredients. You gotta link this guy, bro. Roll for Sandwich is goaded, dude.
Okay. Roll for
He's
sandwich. All right.
fucking goaded.
Uh,
Fuck it. I'm gonna show you him right now during the pod live.
okay. I don't have the screen ready, but I'll look at it.
Okay,
I don't have the React screen ready, so
That's pretty neat.
that's okay. That's fine.
we can't do it in real time.
To-
Show me.
Good
Oh, wait,
afternoon,
okay.
D&D, TikTok, and beyond, and welcome to Roll for Sandwich, the series where I let fate decide my lunch. Let's go. Today I'm going to be using
Well,
these
they can
reroll
hear it
dice
in
from Die
audio.
Hard Dice. They're made using scrap plastic
Good.
from other dice projects that would have ended up in a landfill. That's pretty neat. Let's get started with our roll for bread. 3, pickle. I hereby bless this pickle in the name of all things good and pickle. All right, so pickle sandwich today. We're gonna cut it in half, and I'm
What?
gonna use this melon baller, well, I guess in this case, pickle baller, to scoop out some of the insides
That-
of the pickle. I may have borrowed this idea from a certain sandwich chain that has 2 first names, but we're gonna see how Roll for Sandwich does a pickle sandwich. Next up, let's roll for Maine.
It's a creative way to make
12,
lunch.
butter the bread
Yeah.
and re-roll. Yeah, that figures.
But
that I would
sometimes
roll
it
butter
gets
and
really
re-roll. I
bad.
don't have actual bread. This butter does
Oh,
not want to stick to the pickle in any sort of
yeah.
way.
Butter's not. Pickle's
even
not
at
known
room
for
temperature here.
easily spreading
So,
butter. It's not hot, so it's not melting.
Doing my best.
So he's eating a diabetic
Butter and a pickle.
pickle.
Chaos on all fronts today. All right, let's re-roll for our main. 12. More butter. Apparently, the dice
More butter.
didn't think that was enough. Struggling today. So, yeah. Well, we've got a
Sometimes
lot
he'll
of
get
butter on
so
this
unlucky, bro. I've seen
Oh, boy.
horrendous shit on
All right,
this
re-rolling
before.
for
Audio
Maine
listeners
again.
are gonna hate this shit.
9.
Probably.
Pepperoni. I'm just glad it's not butter again. And these small
oh.
pepperonis will actually fit pretty
I
nicely on
don't-
this pickle. So we've got something going for us. Let's roll
meatball
for
sub?
cheese. 2, Gouda. All right, nothing wrong with a little Gouda. I'm gonna break one slice in half because this
That's a
is
craft
a little
single.
bit
Don't
smaller than
even-
a regular sandwich, and it'll be
He's making a meatball
essentially the
sub.
same as what I normally do. Let's roll for
In a
roughage.
pickle.
Roughage.
3 cucumber and 10 pickles. Apparently, this is
It's the same
most
thing.
pickle sandwich.
It's just not
ever.
soaked in vinegar and brine.
Cucumbers,
Yep.
aka proto pickles, and now some more pickles.
What?
I'm gonna use half of the last.
How are you filling
sour
up a
garlic
pickle with a
that I
pickle?
have. I just this is hilarious. Like I really can't believe how much pickle we have going on. All right, let's get wild with our wild magic. roll.
Funny thing is that vinegar
You've
from the
gotta be-
pickles.
What? 18 pickle spritz. Y'all, I promise this isn't rigged. This is ridiculous. We are
So
gonna
his
spray
cucumbers are just
pickle
gonna
juice
taste like pickles. It's not
on
even
our
gonna
pickle
be
that also has pickles and cucumbers on it.
pickle spray.
'cause
Why
of
is that
course
on
we
your
don't
list,
have enough
bro?
Pickle already.
He's
All
had
right,
milk
last
on
but
his
not least,
sauce
D20
list,
sauce
bro.
roll. Here we
He has
go.
milk on the sauce list. Like what?
18 Kewpie mayo. All right, savory
What mayo?
Japanese mayo.
Soupy mayo.
Normally goes great on a sandwich. Should be
That's
fine
just
here.
Regular
I don't
mayo.
know.
No,
Let's get our
Kewpie
sandwich
mayo.
closed up
I
here.
think it's called Kewpie mayo.
Get our toothpicks in to hold it together, and let's get it cut in half. Yeah, let's take a look at that cross section. I mean, it doesn't
He
look
loves
terrible.
Kewpie mayo.
So,
Well,
like,
perhaps that pickle blessing that I cast at the beginning of this episode actually did something. Oh, it's very wet. Let's give it a taste. I mean, it tastes like pickle, and I like pickles.
I may need
It's
you to send me this
incredibly
video,
messy.
and I will
The pickle juice
definitely
basically
put it over
liquefied the mayo.
the audio.
Probably would have been a better sandwich just on
Yeah.
some bread. But it's not bad. It's just, I mean, if you like pickles, there's a lot of pickles here. I think I'm going to go ahead and give this one a 6.7, and I'm going to call it the Pickle Priest.
Anyway, it's just
Okay,
that,
so I feel like
every
it would have
time.
been
It's
good.
so
It
good.
would have been good, minus the butter and minus the butter, really.
Yeah.
Okay, shout out to that guy. Roll for sandwich.
He's so good, bro. I've
Uh,
literally watched I've binge watched like 200.
I'll definitely put the video over it somewhere because visual people are just gonna be like, they're just staring at a screen. What are they doing? That's what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
We're staring at you
Yeah.
immensely. No, roll for the things you'll find on TikTok. You'll find some interesting things on there. Recently
So
I found
good,
these
dude.
these two twins who just like keep trolling their father, and he like turns extremely gangster if they mess with him. It's the
I've
funniest
seen
thing.
those guys. I've seen those
Yeah, they're like
guys.
two identical twins, and just anytime they do something, he just like gets all angry at them. But most of them are skits. But
Yeah.
there are some where he gets caught off guard and he literally gets mad. But I found some gems, but most of the time it's just like funny things, and then they turn into an ad, and I'm just like, okay.
Yeah.
It's like,
when we
this and that, joke, joke, joke. But
Yeah.
you could get this on TikTok Shop. I'm like, all right, man, like, pack it up. Like, we're done.
We talked
Um,
about a lot of games today, but movies. One movie that came out a while ago, K-pop Demon Hunters. That shit is genuinely peak. If you somehow haven't watched K-pop Demon Hunters and you're listening to this or watching this or whatever the fuck you're doing, watch K-pop Demon
That's
Hunters.
another
Pause
thing he's
everything
trying to
in
get
your
me
life.
on too.
Yes, bro. Literal peak. All the songs are amazing. It's a great movie. It's genuinely like a 9 out of 10. It's so
Well,
fucking good. It's very rare I give something.
yeah,
a
that's
10.
something he's
But-
trying to get me on too, and they're all going to be like, get him on there, get him.
Mother soda pop. Anyway,
Yeah. So
also, Fantastic Four and Superman came out. I haven't watched either of them, but superhero movies are making a comeback, bro.
well, no, they are. But, well,
No, they are.
I don't know how Doomsday is going to do. I really don't know. Speaking of that,
know.
yeah.
I feel like it's
And
gonna
then
do bad.
Spider-Man. Speaking of Spider-Man, Brand New Day. Thoughts and prayers are with Tom Holland, bro. He hurt
Oh,
himself
wow.
doing his own stunts.
Oh,
That man cracked his head open.
wow. Okay.
But props to
Maybe
him
not
doing his
from
own
now.
stunts. That just shows to me right there that this movie might be great and it'll bring us back to Marvel. I don't know what Doomsday is gonna do, but Superman killed
There's
it.
some theories that Doomsday is gonna like reset the universe or some shit. So
It might. I'm not so sure.
I feel like it's just gonna be bad though.
But what I have heard
It,
about Superman, because I watched it, I don't care what anyone says, that was Superman. That was a great movie. It's on digital now, and I think it's streaming somewhere. So, like, I'm
I'll
sure by
probably
now,
watch it.
Krodok, you'll find your way
Yeah.
to find it or watch it. But I didn't watch Fantastic Four.
heard
I
great
heard it
things
was
about that.
good, but Superman kind of kicked its ass.
Yeah, no, I've heard Superman is like peak fiction. Like that, the DCU is looking bright. in
Dude,
the
it
future
literally
for it.
like felt like the man looks like Christopher Reeves, bro. Like I don't care what anyone says about like, dude. I'm gonna put my opinions on it with like the Snyder films. They are a different breed of Superman. And I'm not saying that they're the best one. It's a different breed. I liked Man of Steel. I will put it right there.
Get the hell out of here.
No, I'm
Leave
giving my
this
on.
call.
No, I'm giving
Leave
my honest. No,
call.
I'm
Leave
giving
this
my.
call. I can't hit. No, no. Worst take you've ever had.
If the man let me finish, he'd understand where I'm coming from here. I said I liked Man of Steel. I didn't enjoy it. I liked it the first time because we hadn't had a Superman film since Superman Returns. So this was hopefully the gateway to good Superman films, but looking back, it is not that great of a film because of the things that Superman does. Superman's not a mercy killer. Superman
Not
doesn't
looking
just.
back. You should have known that from the start. As soon as
Do
it
you know
came
how
out.
young? Do you want to know how young? Dude, you know how young I was when it came out? I was like 12.
And I wasn't born. Wait, was
Yeah, yes, you were. You were born in
Oh.
08. My bad,
yeah.
doxing. Sorry.
it? When did it come out?
It came out in 2013, I believe. So like a
Okay.
year, no, 2014, because I think it's the same year that TASM came out, TASM 2. But I was like 13, and like I thought it was cool because like it's a new take on Superman. Also, we were just coming out of the Dark Knight era, so dark superhero movies were kind of the trope
But
at the time.
Injustice just does it better.
The what now?
Injustice does Superman better with the same idea.
Well, it's an alternative Superman. Yeah, I mean, but then they kind of dropped the ball with him in the second one. I don't know what they were going for.
Well, I meant the comics, but
You mean the game?
No, the comics. I meant the Injustice.
Oh,
comics.
the comic. Okay. Well, the comics have always seemed to get something right. And then the animated movies have seemed to do it better. But during that, Dark was the trope. So, like, the Dark Knight was, like, modernized and grounded. And then this Superman was dark.
I like the Knight. So.
Yeah, I know. But then just, it took me a while to look back to realize how bad it was. I already was disgusted. Not disgusted, but I already didn't care for Zack Snyder's Justice League or the one before it. I really didn't care for it. So like I have really, and then Batman versus Superman, I already had problems with it. I'm like, why give us that right away? Doomsday wasn't lore accurate. Wasn't a great Lex Luthor. I'm not saying because I like it that makes me the Man of Steel had promise that if it didn't go the way it went afterwards, I would have enjoyed it. But Superman is all wrong in those movies. The man doesn't have the aura farm in every fucking scene. Wow, this is my first F-bomb in this entire. I haven't said that yet. What's happening to me? Oh no. I feel like that's my first. I have not said it yet. Yeah, YouTube changed a little bit too over time, over the last couple months.
Yeah.
Yeah, which just talks about like the AI stuff, but I mean.
And also, did you see the view change?
Yeah.
Apparently, if you watch a YouTube video with an ad blocker on, like on web browser, it doesn't count as a view. So.
Oof.
You know.
Well, as a proud owner of a ad blocker, oh well. Well, I mean, yeah, because they're trying to punish people with, like who use ad blocker, and it's like, well, your views don't count.
Well, yeah, because then it's trying to get like creators to be like, please don't use an ad blocker, because I think that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it where creators get less views, so then creators are like, well, stop using ad blockers so I can get more views from everyone who actually watches. But you know, so
yeah. I mean, yeah, but I don't know what else I can talk about.
Tactic, but I hate it. No, I think that I'm pretty much filled out unless I went into like specific details.
I mean, there's probably a lot that we're missing. Definitely a lot, and definitely like I'll go back and look, and we'll definitely talk about it more on the next episode. Because really, the next episode, I don't know what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
I don't like Crown Jewel's coming up, but it's like I don't even know if I want to do a prediction episode for that. The fact that we're like so dry right now on wrestling, I don't even care to do predictions. We may do trivia, we may do tier lists. I mean, technically, next week is October.
True.
So we could do our first tier list back.
Yeah.
Because by then I'll be finished with AOT, so maybe we can do an AOT character tier list, or we can think of something else. Because maybe like, I mean, there's a lot of characters in that dang show. I mean, you could make an hour out of it. Hell, I don't know. I mean, we'll see. Because usually the first 30 minutes have consisted of like our wrestling talk and a recap, and then the rest is like the topic. Some of that wrestling recap is going to be missing for a while until we start actually getting back into it. So these podcasts may last to 2 hours, 1 hour and 30, whatever we have planned. But you know our track record. Me and him will get lost in the sauce. True. I shouldn't say that. get lost in the. I don't know what that means, but it just sounds weird. We'll get lost in
In
translation.
each other's eyes.
No. What? We'll get lost in translation. That's probably not the same thing. We'll get lost, and we'll, you know, I mean, we recorded a 4-hour tier list that crashed on us one
We'll
time.
get lost in conversation.
True, lost in thought. There you go.
There you go.
We did a 4-hour tier list that crashed halfway. So OBS was telling us to stop, and you never know what could happen. But we're back. We're better than ever. I guess we have closing thoughts. I mean,
We have beers.
I don't have any hot takes, but I can rate my week, I guess. I mean,
Oh yeah. I forgot.
I guess I can rate my week. I'll give context. I have a different position now. I'm a manager now. I think I've said it.
One positive thing from this week, one negative thing from this week.
Oh yeah, one positive, one negative. I am a manager. Now, like I'm like in supervised training. But I'm really not really being trained anymore. Like I know my stuff, but with the food chain of like, or not the chain, but the leadership chain, like there's an operations, then there's a head guy, and then there's me and 3 others. Um, but I'm still like in charge of things. Like when I'm there, like if I open in the morning, I'm in charge of that whole floor. I'm in charge of the trucks going out and everything. So like, um, as I mentioned before, like refresher, I work for an Amazon LLC, a private company that Amazon employs to take trucks out on the road. Everyone knows what LLC is, but I'm one of the managers. So yeah, it's been the doing it recently, like the last 2 weeks, I'd say. I think last week I was on my own because one of our operations managers, he was out, not feeling well. So I would just say it's been cool to have that experience to do it. The downer is the stress that it takes on. I've been really tired lately. People don't understand management does take a toll on you. And as much as we're not doing much till like the first half of the morning, it gets very tiring. But it wasn't as tiring to be like, oh, it's ruined everything for me. But and then family drama recently, a lot of family drama brings the lowest point down to like a 7. Not as bad. It's not a low point. There was a lot of low points during the time I was gone, I will say, but those low points, I managed to get rid of all of them before I came back. So I'd say that's a good thing. But yeah, those are kind of my highs and lows. What's your highs and lows, sir?
I know I came up with this idea, but I always hate doing it because I
Yeah.
forget everything. Just because I'm forgetful. I'm so fucking forgetful. Oh my god, dude, it's insane. Anyway, hi.
This happens to you know how I feel with the hot takes. I be sitting there and I'm like, yeah, so God is great, God is good. So let me tell you about, just go off.
No. That's why I think we're gonna stop hot takes, but unless we just randomly think of them. But
We need to at least have some. We'll say that. If we have some,
yeah.
we will. But if we don't, we just won't do them.
Yeah.
If your day was completely great and there was no negatives, maybe we'll just say it was great.
No, I got something. Okay.
Okay.
We're back, and that feels good.
Yeah.
That does feel good. I feel like I'm finally it feels like I was missing a part of my soul.
Oh man, that's. That's nice to hear. That is nice to hear. That's genuine. Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, because even so, like, not even just us as the Beer Bros. This is my first step to being back on YouTube. Like, I'm not gonna say full time because I'm not a full timer. You would probably see me like this, including my videos, once or twice a week. But this counts as content, so this was also This was every week you'd see me upload. But getting back into my streams, being active in my server again, which still that server link is in the YouTube. Come on, we have some fun. Maybe we're not really, but if more people will make it fun. But yeah, the absence of not being able to upload and thinking of ideas that I would want to create and make. I've gotten back into music too. I made something the other day, man, and oh man, we're back. We're so back.
Fire. It is fire.
Yeah. Well, did you have a low point then?
Things I've heard of yours. But low point. Well, I mean, I guess just me not being able to sleep properly this week. I guess I've been having just
Oh
a few
man,
issues with sleeping, but other than that,
I had a lot of those when we weren't in this place, but I've had them recently because I'm so back into because like I think it's only been today is the 25th as we're recording, and we fully were done moving in here. I think by the 5th of September, so it's only been 20 days since we've been here, not even a whole month yet. And I think it's only been maybe 2.5 weeks since I've had my setup. So like
Yeah.
I'm taking advantage of like I'm for some reason acting like it's going away tomorrow, but it's not. I know I can come home to this and chill and do what I want to do, but I think the thrill of it and missing it and like being in VC with people in like Discord VCs, like just talking to my old friends again, has really helped my mind like relieve stress of stuff and like
You're meant.
past instances like he knows about. I'm not going to say, but like issues that I've had these last couple months, I've
Yeah.
forgotten about them and easily moved on from them.
Damn right,
Uh,
because you're a king.
oh,
That's
thanks,
what.
man. I'm also the
what you-
champion.
uh,
Get fucked.
uh,
No,
okay.
I don't know what
Yeah.
we're gonna do about this championship. By the way, like I don't know if I'm gonna have it on me. I don't know. We may reset it if we decide to even return to more wrestling content. We will, but right now it's gonna be focused on what we've missed and our
Yeah.
ideas. So I mean, you may see a tier list of like wrestling. You may see us do trivia, but like the actual speaking of the content, if it's like new, like game changing or game breaking or whatever, like AJ Lee's return, like yeah, we'd be talking like hell about it. Um, or like just a big star returns or some shit like maybe WrestleMania season picks back up and we want to do it again. Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
be mentioning it here and there. But
True.
right now it's us, and I get it.
Mm.
The WWE logo's on our cover art of the podcast, but we're gonna make sure we're more diverse and more than just a wrestling podcast. We're the
Yes.
Beard Brews. It's about we may
Yeah.
talk about beards all day. You never know what we're gonna do.
Yeah. Exactly. By the way, how's your beard care been going?
When you watch this footage, you'll tell it's really good. Still, I need to trim it. It's definitely bushy. My hair is very long as well. Still,
Mine
um,
is so bushy, bro. I haven't shaved in like 3 months.
he's letting it grow out. He's gonna look his character on screen, his
Uh,
Monster Hunter character. Which like are you done with that game?
uh, okay. It was too hard to keep up with, so
Dude, I was about to say like I never heard anything else after like your whole stint of that game being out. I never heard a single thing
I have
afterwards.
an obsessive personality. That's kind of just what happens.
Yes, you do.
Like I get addicted to something, and then once I find a new thing, I get addicted to that. So
I'm the same way. I can't finish a game if a new one comes out. I'm so bad about it. It's like, oh, I want to finish this, but
exactly.
like like the time frame between like here's what people don't understand: February, March, April, May. 3 games come out in the span of those 3 months:
Mhm.
Resident Evil, 007, and then GTA in May. I think April is like the only time something big doesn't come out yet. Unless they're like, hey, we're going to release Lego Batman then, because there's no release date for Lego Batman yet. But I think they're going to do it in the fall, or summer.
I
But
think I think they'll wait till summer.
well, if they do summer, it's going to be competing. It's not going to be able to compete at all with GTA because GTA is releasing when schools are out. Like as soon as schools release,
Well,
bro, nobody's going anywhere this summer. They're staying home.
you're right. I
Um,
think it might be pushed to 2027 then, or no, it'll probably be winter. I think it'll be late 2026, bro. I'm not gonna
yeah,
lie.
because some companies have like, or some developers have like literally pushed their stuff back because of fear of GTA. But I think that's not
I
happening
mean, they've
anymore
done
since
that for
GTA.
Silk Song. Oh my god, did you hear about this, bro? So there was tons of indie games planning to come out in September, and then Silksong released, and they're like, "Holy fuck!" So all those indie developers pushed their games back like 2 weeks, so they didn't have to compete with Silksong because you can't compete with Silksong. And then the funniest shit happened because Hades 2 was announced and is gonna release on the 25th, which is today.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
releasing. Wow.
I think it released today. So they had to push their games back again. It's so fucking funny.
I just
dude.
got Hades 1 because it's on Game Pass now, and I'm like, I gotta try that out.
Me
But
too, bro.
I will say there's one game that is coming out, and I think 2 weeks. Little Nightmares 3.
Really?
I have been waiting for that. October 9th, and if I get it, we may stream it. Or I may make videos on it. I might make a video on it, because I have not made a video series in a while. I know I stream a lot, but I love to edit, and this is the only thing I edit, is this damn show.
Yeah.
Which is okay, but I want to edit my own videos again and make them fun, so
Well,
expecting
I
that.
hope we can try to either do. I want to on the Beard Bros channel. I want us to release at least like one video a week or every 2 weeks. I feel like we should do that at like a specific day because I feel like if we do that, we get a schedule.
Also, by the
you know?
way, I guess I would assume, would we want this video to only go, this video to only go on that channel, or still put it on mine so they know, hey, they're back?
It's up to
We could do
you.
both, but I would say we'll put the channel definitely in, like, link it on here on the screen as well. I'd say to confirm that we're back, maybe put it on my channel and that one as well. But then after this one, it goes only on there.
Okay, yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, like a return video, but like, because we don't just want to jump in there. We want to kind of like marinate it and then, you know. But then like after this, we'll probably put the visual only on the Beard Bros channel, which is where all the podcasts will go, and then we'll put the Beard Bros like gameplay stuff over there, but we will also probably still use my channel for like stuff to upload. He has something he's got coming. This man, before I watched AOT, he introduced me to some anime openings. And
that's what got him to watch it, by the way.
Yeah, and then it got me to watch an anime. So he will definitely, whenever he's can for that, because this was pre-recorded before I even moved out. So you'll get to see my old backdrop before we say goodbye. But
probably the last video with it.
Yeah, and I think we made a guess the game together too. So I have to work on that. I believe I still have the footage, I think.
Yeah.
Where you see, you know, we got to do that again too. Miss those. So
didn't we make another video? Oh, no.
We made a guess the game and guess the anime, but I think we tried something else, and I just didn't. I don't know what else it was.
Yeah,
but
I don't know. But
we will see in the coming weeks what they are, because we're back and better than ever, and we would definitely maybe streaming tomorrow. I don't know what it's going to be.
Yeah, do you want to do rivals or something?
We could do rivals. We can do rivals.
Mm.
I play on PC now. Well, I'm just, you know, what I said about the 5, my PS5, it's really having some issues right now. But, you know, thank God crossplay exists. But I think that's it from me.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah. But man, we really missed y'all. For real, it's great to be back. It really, really is. And you're gonna be expecting more of this, a lot of this. We're gonna be back better than ever. We're gonna freaking kill it. We're gonna take YouTube by storm. We're gonna get to 1,000 subs. That is my goal.
Cherries.
Stop. we're gonna pop some champagne. No, only I can. He can't drink. We're gonna do. I don't know. Well, Chicago. Wow. Canada law. He probably can drink right now. I don't really know, but we have been the Beard Bros. We have missed you. We enjoy being back. We're glad to be back, and we can't wait to share more breakdowns with you. We've been the Beard Bros. Peace.